Hello, everyone. I am Dandelionfunky, the Dandelion VTuber, and this is my friend Beartron009, and we are streaming Guild Wars 2. I think we're almost done with the personal story quest stuff.
Yeah, I think we're almost completely through all of yours.
Yeah. The question is whether like, do you want to do it again, but with yours? Or that might be something that we could do for like guild stuff. Like off stream.
Right. I think that'd be something we could do later. I don't want to necessarily do the same story over again when we just did it for people.
Yeah, that's true. I think like the first like 40 levels is unique for each race, and then I guess like I've never done the priories. Because the concept of using the gimmick in any way, shape, or form, like the gimmicky, like, toys, or whatever the fuck, like the robots and shit with clunky schematics and everything, like, no. Okay, we need to be... Well, you're closest, I think, yeah. I think we need to be right here.
It's gonna follow me up the wall and attack me. I've been fine this whole time. And now the lizard comes for me as I want to teleport. No!
Don't leave me! You have the broken arrow waypoint?
No, I was trying to get this lizard off of me so that I can teleport. Okay, now I can teleport. There we go.
Hello. I have a condition.
Hello. You have a condition?
Yes. I'm afraid it's fatal. I finally figured out where to get the... I've always loved these little, like, backpack back piece thing. Like, the moment I saw, like, the bright, shiny, like, flower thing, I was like, I need it. I need it. So, yeah.
Oh, crap. I missed all the sales.
Oh,
all the
Steam?
expansions were on sale.
All the what?
No. All the expansions were on sale like a week ago. And I forgot.
Didn't tell you. I didn't tell you. I don't know why, but I thought you already had them. But, yeah. I bought one of them. I bought one of the ones I didn't have. I still don't have the newest one. But I think I got... Oh, what's it called? Realm of the Obscure? I got that
They
one.
had like a they had a pack where you could get like 3 and 4 bundled for like really cheap, and then you just had to pay like full price for the newest one.
Yeah.
But they're all back to full price now.
I mourn for your wallet, and I'm sorry that I didn't tell you, because I don't know why, but I thought you already had them all.
No, I think I mentioned it on stream last time when I saw the discounts, and I meant to do it, and then I just forgot.
Oh, yeah.
My wallet weeps.
In the arms of the angels.
Mm-hmm.
It's just showing your wallet just like really sad. Alright.
That would be fun.
So we're heading... this way? Yeah, this way. This area is lovely. That's one thing that, like, this game has aged really well. Or maybe it's just because I'm old. I don't know.
They've actually put a lot of quality of life improvements in it. And it's really fascinating how they did it, because they basically, since as old as this game is, it's like a DirectX 9 game. There's like upscale shaders they basically built around it, which is why it looks so nice.
Yeah. And I think like part of it also is like, I feel like I've been playing... When I first played this game, I was playing it at medium graphics, and now I'm playing it at max, so I'm... Maybe it just looks nicer because of that for me.
Well, it runs more efficiently, too. It runs far more efficient than it used to.
I don't doubt it. So.
But also, you got a better computer since then, too, so that might be part of it.
I mean, debatable. I have Windows 11. I am suffering.
We're ready, Commander.
I meant the hardware, not the software.
The Order of Whispers reports that the Crate are being extra cautious with the orb in transit.
The orb.
They send 2 caravans every time they move it. One with the orb and one decoy. We hit the wrong one and the real one escapes.
That's a problem. But I have the solution. Hit both processions simultaneously. It splits us up, but it also ensures we get the real one.
Perfect. I have mines to plant at each ambush point. The caravans hit that point, the mines do their work, and we move in for mop-up. I'll meet you back here after I've dealt with my end of the ambush. Thanks for trusting me with this, Commander. I won't let you down.
Flag!
Are you lagging?
No, I said flag because I feel like that was a death flag.
Oh, flag. I thought you said lag.
No, I said flag. I went, flag! This game doesn't let characters be likable for too long. I can't do stuff. Thank you for this opportunity. I won't let you do. That's a death flag. That's a fucking death flag.
You could build a carnival with the red flags coming up out of that.
I get to put bombs everywhere. Wait, it didn't let me put down the last one. At least we get to blow up a caravan of assholes.
Something doesn't smell right.
Oh, but there's Slytherin.
Something doesn't smell right. No shit.
Well, it wouldn't.
It's okay though. These people have slaves. They don't deserve to live.
Then it's fine. Then I'm glad I got the flamethrower out.
Who has the orb? I was just kind of killing them methodically. As you do. The one with the orb is, you don't have legs. You don't get to make that decision.
You don't get to leg.
He's trying to hoof it. Motherfucker is invulnerable. Put your plot armor down and fight like a man.
You must die.
Are you just gonna keep running? I'm like, oops, all napalm. All the napalm.
Aw, man, not the... I have no quarrel with you, Siamoth.
Oh, but it got in the crossfire, so now we gotta make bacon.
Does it?
I know,
Do you think it would make bacon?
I don't know, but I wonder if it tastes like chicken.
It's very... It looks like a hippo.
Yeah, it's probably very gamey.
Yeah. Did you know that hippos... I think hippos are like the most deadly... like, animal.
They are highly aggressive, highly territorial, and their jaws can crush you without really any effort from them. Yeah.
Yeah, like I've seen videos of them just like casually, like just popping a watermelon.
So yeah, that's the thing. Is like, if it wants to bite at you, and it can actually like get the grip, it will snap whatever it can grab in half. If that's your arm, if that's your leg.
Alright, following following the
Yeah.
star.
Although it's funny you bring that up because, you know, there is, what's it called? There's a zoo in this state and has a hippo, and it's a baby, and everybody's like, oh, look at the baby hippo. And it's like, you realize, like, that animal is going to be, when it grows up, large enough that if you approach it the wrong way, it will snap you in half without any consideration. Yes, it's cute now as a baby.
Yeah, I think, aren't they still even, they're still deadly as a baby?
No. Young adult, maybe, but as a baby, no, they don't have the jaw strength to really do anything.
Alright, take the orb to the rendezvous point. The orb! At least I have, like, regular running speed. Actually, you know what?
On that same note, people always think, too, like, zebras and giraffes. Like, oh, I want to pet one, they look so cool. They are very aggressive. Either one of them would, like, be happy to maul you to death and not even blink.
Yeah, that's
actually-
part of the reason why, like, zebras were never, like, they attempted to like use
Yeah.
zebras like horses, but, like, no, zebras are too full of hate and anger to be domesticated.
Yeah, they tried. It did not go well, and
Yeah,
they just
they-
gave up finally.
Yeah, I think, like, it was, like, in the, like, 40s and 50s is when, like, during, like, some of the, like, more modern, I think, like, the best word is, like, the more modern colonization attempts of Africa.
See, I thought it was, like, midway through the colonization, so, like, late 1800s. You're wrong
It was
now.
by the time there was, like, photography existed. So you might
Yeah,
be
but-
right.
Yeah, photography was, like, mid-1800s, I think.
Yeah, it was, like, either 1850s or, like, early 1900s.
Yeah, because
Well,
they're
it's
Civil War
supposed to-
photographs, like, and they're actual, like, they're photographs. They're just very good ones because they tend to be grainy. And it's also kind of eerie, completely random topic. If you've seen any of, like, the death portraits where people, like, pose with their dead family members,
Oh, yeah, I've
and
seen
the
some
dead
of those.
family members actually, like, stand out more than the people because people naturally will just move a little bit when they're breathing. And so the film would develop and it would be fuzzy, but the dead person's not moving. So you get, like, this crystal clear looking picture of this person who's completely dead, of course.
Yeah.
And then all their family's, like, kind of blurry around them.
It's kind of, in a way, kind of poetic, too. Because that's how it is in life, you know? The people constantly move and change. The body is constantly, gradually rebuilding itself, Ship of Theseus style, over 7-year time spans. But when you're gone, that's it. No more.
Well,
You're
yeah.
you're no longer writing your story.
yeah, I'd say it's even more poetic, though, in the fact of the whole reason that they would pose with them was, you know, they're no longer with us. We want to get one last photo together before they go in the ground.
Well, it was
And it
not
turns
one
out
last
that-
photo. It was like, this is the only.
Yeah.
Also, I'm supposed to be looking for Ariana. See, like, lots of dead crate, but no Ariana.
Right, but yeah, to your point, usually that would be, like, the only photo
Mhm.
because photography was new and so expensive
Yeah.
that
Well, yeah,
that's the
and-
only time people would really be able to, like, get the money together and say, all right, we're going to do this.
Alright. Did I miss a flag somewhere? Like, did you do it, Frog?
The frog might have done it. The frog might be sus.
Yeah.
There's an axe over here.
Really?
Yeah.
Wait. Examine. A Apacious axe is here. The blade is covered with blood and stick and scales. There are signs of a struggle nearby. Examine the signs of a struggle. I forgot to do the accent. Splashes of blood and tracks lead down to the water's edge. But beyond that, there's nothing but water.
Oh, hey, that was the plot point. That's funny.
Come to me. We must discuss.
What
Yeah,
did you
it's like-
do?
you do all that work to honor the dead, and then they're the ones that are more remembered in the
You won't
photo
be
because they
alone.
stand out
I
more.
mean you no harm. I was intrigued by your interest in the orb, so I shadowed you. You handled yourselves well, until your partner miscalculated. The explosives did not sufficiently weaken her prey.
Is she alive? I need to get this orb to Traherne at Fort Trinity right away, but I can't just leave Apatia behind.
You do not have a choice. The crate overwhelmed her and carried her off. She is no longer here. Among my people, we would say her steps have faltered. And be done. Come, I will deliver the orb for you. I would enjoy visiting Traherne again. I owe him a favor, and Largos always keep our oaths. You should go too. The crate will be back in force. The longer you stay, the more likely you will end up lost, dead, or on a torture rack. That won't help your friend.
I'll go. Traherne needs that orb, and I need to be at Fort Trinity. But I will come back for Apatia. I swear it.
I wonder though, to torture the Sylvari, do you put them on a rack, or do you just put them like in the sun with no water?
I would say probably the way the Japanese people tortured the prisoners of war in World War II. The bamboo method.
Why would you? You're gonna torture a tree with a bamboo, so a tree with a tree.
Like you're impaling them with something that isn't them, and you're imprisoning them to be immobile for the rest of their life. Because the Sylvari would probably fuse with the bamboo in its abdomen.
Well, couldn't it just eat it?
I don't think so.
Like, I would assume it's a more advanced, more sentient plant than the bamboo, so shouldn't it just be able to, like, absorb it?
I guess.
Into, like, a bamboo hybrid monster?
I should become stronger.
Right. I was born in the bamboo, molded in it. Like Bane.
Yeah. You know, I don't think I've seen the Batman one that has Bane in it. Maybe. Is that the one with Catwoman?
Maybe.
Because I think the only one that I've seen had Anne Hathaway as Catwoman.
No, I really haven't been keeping up with DC movies. Most of them just don't catch my eye anymore. They're usually just not that good to me. And I hate to say that because I don't hate the DC universe. I just
Oh yeah, no, I get it. Because like, oh man, something hit me. Was it the troll or the hand? I think it was the hand.
The hand.
Yeah, there's just a dead, like a zombie hand that's just like, yeah.
Zombie jazz hand. Okay. And apparently it can, like, stun you.
Yeah.
I was not
I
ready
mean,
for
who
that.
wouldn't be stunned by just like a hand that's just fucking there? Okay.
I mean, if I saw a zombie do jazz hands, the first impression is going to be shock. Oh.
I'm going to assume, I know that makes, I know what happens when people assume, but I don't have the map. I'm going to think that in order to get to where I need to go, because it's right here on the map, we either need to go down or we need to go we need to go
You ping it again? Because I didn't see it.
or you could just open up the stream. Because I have my map open.
I guess I could do that because I do have it in the other corner.
Okay, we need to be here. And we're here. Okay, so what I know from this, from what I can see, this is like this marker means that there's like, this is the portal, the access point to like the other map. And then this is the instance itself.
Yeah, I think we basically need to come like south and then down to the left and then hit like these scouts on the way down.
I was thinking that we either need to like go up and to this path or maybe just go straight this way and see if there's anything over this way.
Because I feel like if you go the other way, there's a time trial over there, there's another waypoint on that island, but I don't think if you're trying to get to the other side, that you'll be able to go the way you want to go doing that.
You mean,
I'm thinking...
like going this way? Or perhaps this way? And then down?
Yeah, so you see where... I don't know why there's not a green spot on yours right there. But see the broken arrow waypoint?
Yeah. I'm just gonna go this way for just a second since it's like right here anyway. I'm gonna see what it leads to.
Yeah, let's just see where that goes.
Also, I forgot to...
I have a feeling this is going to loop and have us go back down and around.
Ooh, look at this. It's so pretty. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, because this is taking us southward now, which is where we want to go. Oh, indirectly southward. Because here's the waypoint.
At the
And the
very
scout
least,
I
it's
was
very
talking about
pretty.
is right down here.
Stuff like this is like... Oh, right, you don't have a glider yet.
Sorry, dinosaur.
You just fuck that guy.
I just jump and you just hear the dinosaur go, nope, I'm out.
Yeah, we can get there by continuing where we're going. Yeah, like it was,
Yeah, where's the scout, though? There's supposed to be a scout right here.
I see him. Here he is.
A traveler looking to lend a helping
I went
hand
too far.
will find a lot to do in these parts. The dormant priory has discovered ancient ruins near the canyons. The
Ruins.
priory's stubborn
Since we're already going to
determination
have to take the
explore
scenic
is
route to
starting
get there,
cost lives,
we might as
the
well
ruins
unlock
are
the
far
map.
from safe.
Yeah, you do get
Fireway
experience
is
for
one of the
that.
Pact's
Not that it
camps
matters for
ramping up
us.
the fight against the Risen.
Right.
Any and all help to prepare for that fight will be welcome.
When will this end? The only lasting peace is the peace within your own soul.
Oh, right.
I'm drinking water through my toes. When you suck Sylvari toes, the toes suck back. Anyway. That would be so, like... What would you do
What
if
would
that
Sylvari
happened?
toes even taste like, though?
Root beer, next question.
Why root beer?
Sarsaparilla root?
Yeah, but to make root beer, you have to like take the sarsaparilla and like boil it.
Maybe that's
Maybe
just
that's
Sylvari toe jam.
maybe that's the torture method. They cut their feet off, turn it into root beer, and make them drink it.
You know, I've been kind of thinking about, like, since Sylvari hair, they can choose what they grow. Of, like, maybe some of them, like, intentionally grow, like, medicinal herbs for human beings for extra cash. Or, like, making themselves, like, a literal pothead.
I mean, I feel like, though, anyone who partakes in that, if they could just grow it out of their hair and be like, here, I'm just going to give myself a haircut and smoke it, who wouldn't?
I don't know. Like, on one hand, like, there's a reason why I didn't have friends in elementary school, and it was because I was that kind of kid. I feel like the nose picker and, like, all of the other, like, bad hygiene habits that involve ingesting your own bodily fluids.
I was going to say, I don't remember you cutting your own hair and smoking it, so it's not quite the same
I
thing.
feel like, to Sylvari, I would wonder if it would go in the same category as, like, eating your own boogers. Or, like, something like that. Like, something gross and unhygienic.
I mean, I feel like it would be the equivalent of us eating our own hair. Like, there's no nutritional value in it. I suppose you could, but why?
Because it's salty?
Is it?
Okay, so I got in trouble as a kid because I would like, my hair was long enough. Like, have you ever seen like girls or like people with long hair where they like suck on the ends of their hair?
Okay, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, like,
being tested against the Risen too, but it's slow going with only 2 people working on them. If you're up to helping out, it'd be welcome.
but yeah, like a lot of the kids when I was growing up, like part of it was that I wasn't really able to have the time to connect with my peers because I was constantly, not allowed to take part in recess because I was forced to do my schoolwork or like homework that I didn't do. And
Yeah,
then the
because
other
wouldn't
thing,
they basically be like, oh, we're going to make you have like a study hall through recess because you're not doing it at home?
yeah, it was just this stuff. And then the luckily, I had stopped that by like 5th grade, like it was 4th or 5th grade, but like the damage was done. You know? They all remembered. And they were too cold to forgive.
Kids usually are.
It's like, yeah, I had a lot of tics that were signs of like a very stressed out kid. A lot of like finger picking and like pulling the skin off my lips and, you know, there were times in like 4th grade where like the pads of my fingers were like completely bereft of like the first layer of skin. So like they were all red and irritated because like they had no protection. Like just raw. Okay, we need to go this way? Question mark?
I think it's this way. Oh, you're going on the other path, I see.
Oh, I'm coming over there.
I was going to say, I don't think there's anything over there.
Yeah. We need to turn. Wrong way. You're heading toward the volcano.
I thought we were going into the volcano.
No, we're going this way.
Oh, okay.
We're getting pretty close to like the next. Ooh. Okay, there's
Good
also
point.
a hero point, and we need those.
Yes, we do.
We need Lena to come back. Help us farm more hero points. Where's the hero point?
You said hero point.
Yeah, it's around.
Oh, okay. It's around the back. Yeah.
Yep. The question is, it's above. It's somewhere above.
Is it? It's probably...
Oh wait, no, I found it.
Okay.
Scribbles
there?
in the dirt. There's a note
Right.
scribbled in the dirt. It's a trap. Ignore it. Venom! We get to fight. I thought it said Venom Sniper, and I got like very excited. So fuck. I accidentally switched weapons.
Hey, if you could, like, not aggro me, that'd be great. Thanks.
Don't worry, I switched the aggro for you.
I got it. Thank you. I mean, I'm just a poor DPS.
I'm just a poor boy, nobody loves me. Scott. Alright.
He's just a poor boy with a poor venom sack.
Scaramouche,
prickly spider leg.
Scaramouche, can you do the fandango? Galileo! That's gonna be distorted as shit.
But singing,
Oh, yeah.
it's fine.
I bet the Discord actually decided that, like, nope, not coming through.
All right, this is the one, is it not?
Yes. The Straits of Devastation. I feel like that's something that, like, Team Rocket would name something.
I love how it literally looks like one of those, like, what's it called? Like cookie cutter beachside hotels. And it's just ruined.
Sorry, for a split second there, I did not hear you say beachside. I had to let my brain catch up to my ears because I could have sworn you said beefside. And I was trying to think of what the heck a beefside hotel was.
Well, you see, when people rent out half a hotel and have an orgy.
I was still thinking like food, like maybe like pastrami. Pastrami's not beef though, is it?
Pastrami is like the fancy version of
like
it's like a fancy roast beef.
Yeah, I was like, when I look at it, it like looks like fancy white people bacon.
I guess. I mean, I think it's more like so like here's a good comparison. There's like Arby's roast beef and then there's like pastrami. So like I feel like I'm pretty sure it's just a different cut of the pig, so it's like a better cut. And then it's seasoned better too.
Figures.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess like I remembered the existence of pastrami because I was hanging out with a friend and we all went to Old Scratch, which is like a pizza place. Very expensive. But or not very expensive as in like really, really expensive, but like if you're just getting a cheese pizza, I would not go there. Cuz it's like a personal pan for like $13. Or like a
Yeah, that's a bit much.
Or it's a little bit bigger than a personal pan, but it's still like... Honestly, there's a mom and pop shop that we have went to that I would say if you're just going to get like cheese pizza, go there instead because you'll get a decent amount of pizza for like $10 less. But I was in the mood for a marguerite. So we went to Old Scratch.
I love Margaret pizzas.
Commander, good to see you.
You're not even gonna correct me?
Well, I mean, my brain was like, I recognized that it was a joke, and then I didn't know how to add to it, and so it was more me feeling I'm a failure.
It's okay. I already know behind the screen you're giving me the side eye. It's not Margaret.
I was reminded of like, honestly.
I'm sorry, Marshal. We can't seem to isolate the problem.
It could be our proximity
VTuber side eye.
Or maybe we've got the saboteur.
This is critical. Without
Do I
those
give
gates,
people the side
we're
eye
cut off from any
sometimes?
reinforcements.
No, you usually have the facial expression of WTF though sometimes.
Greetings, Commander. I was sorry to pull you out of the field.
Which is even better.
The crate orb you discovered are needed here.
Did you hear my elbows pop just now?
But I'm not through with those
I did not.
Oh, okay. Because sometimes, like, I don't pop my fingers. I pop my elbows, knees, elbows,
so.
knees,
We've seen a
ankles,
huge
and my
increase
back.
in undead activity while we've been establishing our defenses. I believe a major attack is imminent. All the signs are there. Our outermost defenses have suffered a series of probing attacks, and we've lost several long-range scouts.
Probes.
We have the orb and powerful explosives developed by our top demolitionists.
Necromancer probes.
But there have been disturbing glitches in communication. Fort Trinity is not yet secure. Worst of all, our Asura gates are not functioning, and nobody can tell me why. Magical or mechanical failure, saboteurs. It's all very disturbing. I want you to double-check our defenses, starting with the lumber camp. They've lost a lot of workers, and we need that timber.
We must cut apart our
Take
own,
point.
mutilate our own brethren to feed the furnace.
The furnace.
The furnace must burn, the furnace must burn. To make the spindles turn, turn, turn. Take the children and pass them through the flame and fire. To appease.
That escalated quickly.
We must appease. I was starting to go into like talking about like deities and shit, but I was like, no, that makes me uncomfy. Even, you know.
Oh, it's just a little Savari sacrifice.
Just getting some milk and cookies out for Bal.
I love the tank, but why does it look like it has a face?
Because it does?
I want to go up and boop its nose, but I can't jump high enough.
It's the char.
What is it?
The char. That's the name of the cat people.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, what halitosis.
For them for having their own tanks.
I like the ability that lets me just like creating a stone road thing. I love that move. It makes me feel like I'm like dropping bridges on people.
Just take a whole bridge.
Yeah. Have you been attacked by the risen corruptor and experienced its minty freshness? Listerine who?
Oh, JG Risen 877 zombie now.
You know, recently I decided to get some mouthwash that actually has like the alcohol in it. Like, that stuff is vile. Worse than regular Listerine. It makes me feel like I'm trying to, like, purge my tongue from my mouth.
Oh, that's what the alcohol's for. It'll burn out. It'll burn out your nerves. It'll burn out the...
You burn out your sins.
Bacteria in your mouth. Yeah.
There's a video that somebody made about like brown Listerine. It's like it will take.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, it's like it will remove every every sin you've ever committed, every mouth you've ever kissed, every word you've ever said. If you put brown Listerine in the gas tank, it'll get you about 20 miles.
Okay, that's a different brown Listerine one, because the one I saw was clearly somebody trolling. But it was like, what do you mean you're supposed to run out of Listerine? I just put it back in when I'm done.
Oh,
I haven't bought new Listerine in 4 years, and it shows the
no.
bottle of like the Listerine, and it's completely like brownish, like all the back spit.
Well, no, like there's a
It was
like
disgusting.
the original Listerine is like an oh
my.
the giants are coming, the giants are coming.
Right.
Oh.
Oh no.
Oh, I just jokingly was like, oh, Twirl's hair, all for me? All sides? Oh, you shouldn't have.
Alright, this is no longer an effective weapon here.
Are they invulnerable?
I think we're just supposed to run. I don't think we're supposed to be fighting these.
Oh, fall back inside Fort Trinity. You're right.
There's a
You're
green
right.
arrow that says
I'm dying.
EPFO. Yeah, it wants us to run away. But they were taking damage,
doing
I guess.
any damage? We've got to do the switches. Come on.
It took some damage, just not enough damage.
Right. Leave like my Blood Knight tendencies. Actually,
Okay, how many people did we just lock out of there to their own death, though?
Yeah. There's a lot of people out there. Okay, defend the Fort Trinity dock. I really hope that I don't have to use a gun of some kind. Please, no.
No, not the gun.
Well, they're just like fucking... Whoops.
They're just showing up wherever they can.
At some point, I need to get a stream deck because that would make this would make the... What angle is this? This would make the world a better place. Oh. I think the reason why the boats seem to like come out of the water like that is just because like the dragon doesn't know how to actually pilot a ship of any kind, so he just keeps on accidentally sinking them from his own incompetence. Did it just fucking throw a fish? That looked like just like a giant like sunfish. At the moment, I'm pretending that Kevin also came from Arisen. So I'm beating them to death with their own brother.
I'm making them extra crispy right now. Extra crispy risen.
I'd like usually I would say, oh, that sounds really good right about now, but like I'm actually not in the mood for like barbecue. I was a couple days ago, but I got my fill. Oh
Nice.
no, it's all stinky.
Yeah, I have no idea what I'm gonna eat after the stream. Probably pizza. I think there's leftover
I'm gonna
pizza.
have like tomato soup. How did it go to shit so fast?
Is it bad though sometimes when you stream and your mind wanders and you're like, wonder what I can eat when I'm done?
I'm pretty sure that like I mention food every stream. There's something about streaming that makes me hungry. How do I get up there?
Are we
There's
supposed to be
fucking
falling
stairs.
back again? I think we are. The stairs are back here, I think. I
Okay.
think it wants us to go up.
Pact Crusader,
Some
dude.
must fight so that all may be free.
Some must fight so that all may be free. Yeah! What you doing there, big guy? Just standing here? Fucker.
Where'd you go?
Oh, I'm... There was a
you're behind me now.
lollygagger. There was we had a loiterer.
Tell them no soliciting. The first gate switch. So we gotta close these again.
I think this is a different gate. Either way, everything is going up in just like ashes and feathers.
Yeah, we keep closing gates, and it keeps not doing anything. It's not helping.
It's all in all, it's very stinky. An appropriate smell for when shit hits the fan.
Well, it probably smells like ash, burnt pork from me loading most of these on fire.
And just like
gunpowder,
absolute
dirt.
rot and decay.
Yeah.
Like roadkill.
I left the city barbecue out in the sun.
Sorry, there's a hero point this way.
It said priorities.
Yeah, priority.
Can we even do that right now? We're in an
I
instance.
feel
I
like
don't think we can do that.
yeah, I feel like it's just there because I don't fucking know.
I don't think we can do it within the instance. I think we have to do it outside of it.
Probably. Weird spot to put it though.
Yeah, definitely.
Fast as the wind.
I wish that like my earbuds didn't make it so that like when I die or anything I get like the world's worst ASMR of people just fucking moaning in my ear. Ugh. Leave me alone. Die somewhere else, you pervert.
Could you not die softly in my ear? Thanks.
Yeah, like
I didn't ask for this.
yeah, I may have facilitated it, but I didn't ask for you to die so personally.
Why are they invulnerable? Can we not
I
kill
don't
these
know.
ones? Oh, we can.
We got more
Apparently
stuff to
it
do.
just-
We gotta
Yeah.
go to the other gate.
Skedaddle.
Are you actually seeing the NPCs actually doing shit? Because for me, they're just loitering.
They're loitering mostly for me. Although Trahan is following you.
This is why if must I do everything?
Boss makes $1, I make a dime. That's why I watched the genocide of the town on company time.
They had the orb. They looked like packed soldiers, but then they changed. By the time I realized they were using illusions, it was too late. If they get the gates working, we'll lose them and the orb. We need explosives to get through.
The orb.
I've got all the firepower you need. Ton made these bombs, and he's one of the best.
I get to have dynamite.
Oh, you're gonna blow it up.
You might want to
Wait, so we
stand
closed all
back,
these-
Traherne.
We closed all these doors so that we can blow this one open.
Your patch is finished. Your orb, your fortress.
That makes absolutely no sense.
As the wind.
I mean, they're not actually like the pact. Right, I need to actually like hit them into the gate. That's what we need to do.
The orb.
All right.
Oh, no, they're on our side. Okay. You know, I like how precariously that gate is moving. Where it looks very clearly like, oh, if it moves the wrong way, it's just gonna land on somebody. Maybe we should have explored the city before this quest.
Well, the
keep getting all
instance.
these- Yeah, but it keeps unlocking parts of the map of, oh, you're in this part of the area that you haven't explored yet. We're going to give you a little, like, pop-up that says, hey, you unlocked it. It's just kind of funny.
I think now it's time we can kill everybody. Because apparently we were like apparently we were weak without the orb.
I'll so you're gonna scry without the orb. Okay, I think we're going... Are we going this way? No, I feel like that's a dead end.
This way, I think.
Yeah, I think we're supposed to go back and then northish.
Yeah. Fool me once, shame on you. I glued. Oh shit. Uh-oh.
What'd you do?
I landed in the root system.
Oh, yeah, you don't want to do that.
You know what also you don't want to do? Glue your balls to your butthole.
This is true.
I glued my balls to my butthole again. Oh my gosh. What can I do?
Oh, and I'm just over here aggroing all the things because I came down at the wrong spot. Oh, fun.
Oh, okay. Where are you? Are you behind me? Okay. I thought you were in that, like, deluge up there, and so I was, like, running to help you. Where?
We need some cannon fodder. I'm reviving people.
We can
It'll be
take him.
cannon fodder.
We can take him, it's fine. I crave violence this eve. You know, one of the things about streaming for me is I'll be just doing it, and then suddenly, like a lightning strike, I'm craving things that I haven't craved in a long time. That sounds really weird, but like, I just like...
Especially when you're like, I crave violence.
Well, no, it's not that. I mean food. The other thing happens whenever I play video games. But I just was hit like a lightning strike. I want marshmallows.
That does sound good.
And like, I don't really like marshmallows that much. Marshmallows is more a thing that happens to me, not something that I, like, desire of my own free will.
It's not something I go out of my way to get.
Yeah. Oh.
Like, they're good, but if I have to make a trip just to get them, are they that good?
Yeah. You know, I could really go... There's this dip that I have one of my friends' family knows how to make. And I could really go for that right about now. Like, they have this fruit dip that they make that's like... It's like cream cheese and like marshmallow fluff.
More than 100 years, all has been lost. Despoiled, corrupted, ruined by the presence of a dragon, an infection, withering the heart of Tyria.
That sounds wholesome.
Your Trinity symbolizes our determination. It stands as a mark of our unity against the dragons. From here, we will prevail. We will fight to rend the darkness with steel and flame, always looking toward the dawn. Our victory at Fort Trinity will show the world that we can strike against the dragons. When we are ready, we will prove that even in the Sanctum of Ore, they are not untouchable. We can reach the dragon's lair in the heart of Ore. We can assault Arar. We can destroy Zaitan before the dragon's infection claims us all. This battle is over. We can triumph. But the war has just begun.
If the kingdom was if they were Scene Kids, do you think that they would change the name to Arar
We've got the
XD?
dragon's attention. I want Zaitan to know the names and
Rar
faces
XD.
of those who will defeat it. Fort Trinity is secure for now, so if you have no objections, I'd like us to turn our attention to Lion Guard Apatia.
Thank you, sir. I know she's still in that great city somewhere. She helped us secure the orb. We owe it to her to get her out.
Agreed. I'll wrap things up here and form a rescue party. We'll meet you near the Restless Deeps.
Ahern, I think, is an emo scene boy.
I think well, I was gonna say he seems too kind. I don't know, but then again, like, I guess what I mean
emo people aren't mean.
That's true. They most of them are just neurodivergent. I guess he doesn't seem to have that bit, like, a lot of the people that I met growing up that were like emo, a lot of it, like a lot of their, it came from like having like neurodivergency or like being queer or like bad parents or just something going on in their life that just made the lyrics of that music like really resonate with them.
Yeah, but I think also it was the fact that typically out of a lot of like the different cliques and stuff that existed around then, the emo scene tended to be more accepting,
Mm-hmm.
If a guy wanted to paint his nails, nobody really cared,
Yeah.
If, a girl wanted to have pink hair, cool, do you. Like, it was, individuality was celebrated. Whereas, especially I remember in high school, you stuck out too much, you became the target of a laughing stock.
Yeah.
And I feel like there's some element of truth to that in general, but especially then, when, people knew they were people that were neurodivergent, but it wasn't talked about in the same way that it is now.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think the world as a whole is more accepting than it was then around that stuff.
Yeah,
so especially in the formative years, it's not like you don't necessarily have to seek out a group like that as much.
Yeah, I didn't have that sort of experience because, like, for context, I didn't go to high school. I went to a learning center, which was like real small classes and stuff like that. It was either full of like neurodivergent kids like me, kids with extreme like learning disabilities and like behavioral or mental like deficits. There was a kid from our middle school that was I'm not going to give his name, but like he was I'm not going to give his name, but Beartron, in history class, there was that one boy in middle school that had he had an aide with him. He was usually sitting in like the upper left row, like the front row to the left. And he had like an aide to help him with the schoolwork.
Maybe. Because you would see that sometimes in the high school. You would see it, I think, more in the middle school.
Yeah.
Because typically by the time you got to high school, it's not that there weren't kids who would still have an aide, it was just less common.
Well, no, in his case, he got in trouble because he tried to throw like a really bad temper tantrum, and I think he got somebody hurt. And that's what sent him over to the learning center.
That's usually what does it, though. Because people pick on people trying to start shit, and you pick on the wrong neurodivergent kid, and they have a meltdown, and they hurt someone, and then, oh, they're the bad guy. Maybe. But in most cases... in some cases, do they start things? Sure. I mean, they're human. We're all human. But more often than not, they're the victim in the situation. But because they're the ones that get physically violent, they're the ones that, basically get blamed for it. And it's like, that's not how this should work.
Yeah, the other kids...
As an institution that's supposed to protect children, like, it should do better.
Yeah. The other thing... Alright, let's go back inside now that we're outside the instance and get that fucking hero point.
That is the tiniest Asura, though, with this little metal armor.
What? Where?
Where I'm standing.
Like Tishin Lipa?
I'm gonna revive him, but yeah.
The tiniest,
like the tiniest
corpse?
little Asura, just defending the realm. Like A for effort, man. Yeah, I can think of a few situations like that, or cases where, what would happen a lot of times too, because a lot of people that are neurodivergent don't necessarily always see the other person's point of view.
Mm-hmm.
But you're not so much trying to be stubborn as it is, I just don't get it, and then people want to be combative about them being stubborn, and it's like, you also should know, though, that you know they have a learning disability or whatnot. Like, stop pushing the issue.
I guess, like, part of it, like, it was like, in my case, I didn't want, like, the learning center didn't have homework. It was that, and then it was also the fact that I went off, I was on ADHD medication up until from the time I was 6 to about the time I was like freshman year, first couple weeks of freshman year in high school, and not having ADHD medication stressed me out a lot. But at the same token, I was happier. So we decided to go to the learning center because it didn't have homework, and thus it was like significantly less stressful. But I kind of regret it because I didn't challenge myself at all. And I guess that's part of... I was running away from expectation.
I mean, it's a hard line to strike, too, though, because you're already stressed. There's only so much we can do as people.
Duty calls.
From the southern shore, our
and
troops are taking the only land-based route available to ore.
I feel like especially, and it shouldn't be this way, but a lot of schools, I feel like if you would have tried to go to the same high school as me, the fact that, like, you had that option and didn't use it, they would have been less forgiving than they should have been about things, and it doesn't make it okay, but...
Yeah.
I feel like it's a catch-22.
Waters, the central assault on ore is beginning. A risen crate structure in the Stygian deeps is menacing our armada bound for conquest marina.
Because yeah, I feel like to some extent, their goal for like the learning center is not so much of like challenge kids. It's like make sure they get the minimum that they need to graduate so that we get our money and we move on.
Oh yeah, it was very easy reading. That's the main thing. Is it's like I might as well have like wasted my I did not need to do pre-algebra a second time. I just didn't say anything. For example, because I didn't want to be like I thought that it would be lonely being the only person doing algebra in freshman year instead of pre-algebra like everyone else in the class.
I got you.
Okay, where do we need to go? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it's a catch-22. Like, the big thing is that the school doesn't really, or didn't really, I know when I had some issues, it was pretty much like, well, if you could show up to school, or even if you can't show up to school, you could show up to do, you know, X, then you're fine. Just get over it. It's like, that's not how mental health works. But at the same time, school is not really, public school at least, is not designed to enrich kids' learning or whatever you want to call it. It's to quote-unquote prepare them for the real world, which usually means let's just be an asshole because they're either going to get it or they're going to suffer. And if they're going to suffer, they might as well suffer now instead of when they're an adult. Which It's a horrible way to look at life.
Yeah, and I noticed that, like, for me, like, a lot of the, like, the world is a hard place. Like, it's not gonna do, like, most of that I got in elementary school, you know?
The Inquest are up to something devious. They set up a satellite research.
I guess. I mean,
that regularly
I guess I got some of that in, like, 3rd grade. That's... Oh, for those who on stream who don't know, I was actually homeschooled up until 3rd grade. That's when I started public school.
Well, I think, like, again, like, I've mentioned that, like, the school that I went to in elementary school was very much like a... It was a Texas, like, authoritarian kind of school, almost.
Yeah, it was more authoritarian than where I went, but for me, it was more of a culture shock of I'm used to not being in a room full of other kids my age. And it's not so much that I hadn't been around kids my age, because, you know, we still did, like, field trips and stuff, but...
You were probably really adorable when you were tiny.
I don't know about that. But, you know, I remember the first year, it was just, you know, all the little things and adjustments of being in a classroom like that. It's like, well, you know, he needs to get with this and this and this, and it's like, or you could chill the fuck out. I'm a kid. Like, I don't know these things yet.
Yeah. Meanwhile,
everyone else has had since, like,
I was
preschool.
Yeah, meanwhile, I was the weird kid who was plucking and collecting her eyelashes in a case, or, like, lining them up. I actually, like, I got where I forget whether it was sometime under 3rd grade. I believe it was my 3rd grade teacher who that was another thing that I was doing, is that, like, my eyelids would, like, almost start to, like, itch. And so I would like pull at my eyelashes and end up, like, pulling some of them off with my fingers, and I would arrange them on my name tag that was taped to my desk, because I thought, like, the human body is so cool. Did you die? Oh no.
Oh, I'm right next to you.
Sorry, there was a thing on the mini map that said downed player. And I was like, I thought it was you. Alright, now we're pointed in the right direction. What does the escalator say when it stops working? Nothing. It just stares. You know, that reminds me of another joke. Hey, Beartron.
Yeah.
I don't like stairs. They're always up to something.
Alright, that's a pretty good one. Also, Dragon's Hide, welcome to the chat. Welcome to the stream.
My dumbass was thinking Dragon Shide. Like, never mind. Wait.
They say if you mispronounce it, it might be they're gonna throw some dragon shade at you. Just say the name right.
Shit. I ran out of food and had to steal from the next door's herb garden. I'm living on borrowed time. That's like the worst of the herbs. I feel like if you're gonna steal, like, steal mint. It grows like the Dickens, and also
you don't need to steal mint. Like, you can grow mint in your yard, and it'll grow everywhere. It's invasive.
Let me be clear. Our goal here is to find it.
Like, if there's people you don't like, just take, like, some mint and, like, plant it in their yard.
So don't take
if they're not paying attention, it'll just go everywhere.
Alert. We move fast, we stick to the surface, and we stay together. Let's begin.
And not the tainted water.
My wife thinks it's weird that I stare at the window during a heavy rainstorm. It would be a lot less weird if she'd just let me in. It's like you're just at the window doing that, like, what border... You've seen those videos of, like, the dogs just like... You know, doing that on the window.
Oh, licking the window?
Yeah, what'd you think I was doing? What do you think
recognize the stench of this particular
that?
Orion corruption. It's more toxic than any poison.
Well, I thought we were talking about rain. I thought you were going for like when the dog is outside and wants to come in.
Swarming over this whole place.
They're like, no, I'm talking
You
about the
can't
dog
assume
licking the
they're
window.
gone. If the corruption killed them, they likely rose as
Dang it.
fresh undead. Follow me, everyone. Single file and watch your step. I don't want anyone falling into this water.
You know, I think that I was trying to avoid this because I think there's a way to avoid what's coming. But, yeah. I think I was right about the death flag.
Probably.
Because I think there's like one of the paths ends up having like, you go to her cage and she's arisen in the cage.
I guess that's one way to get a rise out of her.
Yep.
Here,
I almost-
I'm just gonna jump in the water and drown myself.
Why?
Because it was a bad joke.
Oh, okay.
A dad joke. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. I'm actually dying in the water. That was
That's
dumb.
yeah, that's why they were like, don't do that. You're stuck under a board. Go. Oh, you're just straight up
I can't
dead.
do anything.
All right. You're. Are you just like stuck?
Yes, I am completely stuck. Oh.
Okay, let's try
Of
this
course,
again.
the one time that the water is completely toxic is when I jump in as a joke.
They said stay out of the water. Would you think they were saying like? Why do you think they were saying that?
Because there's platforms.
Right,
You're
quick,
supposed to stay on the
just-
platforms, obviously. I didn't think it was gonna just instantly like drain my health that badly. Oh, I'm still like. not
You're a
doing
little
so
bit
hot.
poisoned.
Yeah, I can see that. All right.
It's
My health is
okay.
kicking in now.
How was it swimming in the good soup?
And what did we learn?
Good soup.
Don't eat the good,
Good
soup.
soup.
Don't drink the good soup.
That
Well,
I should
random
make
fact.
that like an emote.
Soup, you should.
Yeah, good soup, where it's like a bowl, but like the contents is like a mosaic, like censored, and there's good soup.
It's like a bowl with like a turd on top.
I don't know if like if they'll let me like get away with that.
Why? It's if it's a cartoon turd, why wouldn't they let you get away with it?
Yeah, I guess a cartoon turd. A cartoon turd would be like less offensive than a mosaic, wouldn't it?
I mean, I don't think a mosaic is necessarily offensive. It just can't be real poop.
True.
As I was gonna say, as many wild, different, like reactionary things as people have, I think you'd be fine. It did make me think of something though. Like a long time ago, I think it's like 1800s. One of the rivers in England was like over flooded with
The
sewage.
River Thames.
Yeah, it was the River Thames, and there was like a steamboat that sank, and everybody went into the sewer water.
Yeah. Did they all die?
No, but a lot of them got sick, and several of them died.
This sounds about right.
I mean, it was literally oops all good soup. It was like raw sewage, and it was fresh.
Yeah, and there would be like dead animals in it and stuff as well.
Dead animals, dead feces.
As opposed to
I don't think
living
there's a live
feces?
feces. Right. Yeah, that was the definition of good soup.
We're experiencing classic escort quest. It's like
We are.
Traherne is walking so dang slow.
And he's not even dressed for the part. Like, if you're gonna be an escort, at least dress up or something.
Yeah, wear a maid costume.
Right. I wonder now if you can mod the game. I'm sure you could. Or if there's like an you can make his like character outfit look like a maid just to do it.
There is like
a
in
maid.
the black, what's it called? Black Lion item mall. When it comes around, they do have like a wait. That's for the females, but they do have a butler outfit for the men. I don't think they have like a maid I don't think they have like just a maid costume for men.
Doesn't like annoy me, but I kind of wish games would stop making like gender locked clothing, especially if it's something like that. Like just let people wear whatever, you know. Will it look funny on a male character? Slightly, yes. That's kind of the point, though. If you want to put a male in a maid outfit like this one, it's going to look ridiculous, and that's fine. Someone chose to do that, so let them do it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I wish, like, I don't know why my brain was just like, yeah, and like, let people have weird feet. Because I was thinking of like in Terra, a lot of the like cosmetics for like this one race that has like weird like dinosaur elephant feet things. I wanted her to have her weird feet. Don't put her in heels. That's
this is platforming. The sigh. It's not that bad, but it's don't fall off. That's all I'll say. Oh, cool. It's just gonna like pull me wherever.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons why people don't like Crate.
Yeah.
That and the poison.
I'm making my way back
and the
up.
Slaves.
I think I'm more annoyed by the slaves than anything. We're gonna be specific about what I dislike.
It's just like, yeah, like that's not like something that I tacked on at the end. I mean, nobody likes a slave owner. Except for maybe Wall Street, but fuck them. Finance and economy, poo 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 poo.
I'm gonna say, you say nobody likes a slave owner, but I wouldn't say that anymore. In this political climate. Here we go. At least this platform's big enough that I won't fall off of it this time.
Yeah, this platform's big enough for the boat. Oh no. Where we still gotta go higher, but where's the next okay, here it is. I was like, where's the next thing? Maybe wait, before we continue, what are your bets? Alive or dead? I think she's probably dead. Hello? Beartron?
Is she alive? Is she not alive?
Schrodinger's Annalise.
Risen?
Yeah, what's your vote? Alive or dead, risen, whatever?
I'm gonna say let her cook.
As in, we're probably gonna have to kill her.
I have a feeling we're gonna have to kill her.
Yeah, like she did
in line with Guild Wars 2 for this game.
Am I going?
She was overly confident in the fact that she didn't think she was gonna die. So, what I'd expect. I don't think this is the right way. There's nothing up here.
Found her, or not found her, but found the head slaver.
Yeah, slavery was not the direction I expected this game to go in. Interesting turn.
I see her. She's in that cave.
We'll have to climb down. There should be a beam connecting to her cage.
So we have to go down.
No, I think now we have to go back to where I just was.
Okay.
Also, what is going through the floor right here?
Don't you know we all shit ourselves after death?
Perpetually, apparently. Got them spicy poops.
Baja Blast. Alright, you have Mountain Dew Baja Blast right next to you, don't you?
Not anymore, it's gone.
It's being transferred into your own personal Baja Blast. There's enemies here,
I have
so
to
I'm gonna
admit, though,
assume
that is probably
follow the dead body
best way.
road. Follow the dead body road.
Let's follow the corpses. Then we'll finagle our way back up to where we were. Yeah, I love me some Baja Blast. That is like their best flavor. To me.
How long has it been that it's not like a Taco Bell exclusive?
No, but I'm pretty sure Taco Bell decided not to renew that exclusivity contract anymore. That's why it's sold in stores.
Yeah,
I don't know
I
if
was
it's
just
that
wondering
or if
how
it's like
long.
I don't know if they just bide like so many years of exclusivity, and once it's out, it's fair game. I don't know how that works.
Neither do I.
Yeah, it's in stores now. But why it's not exclusive anymore? I'd imagine they just didn't want to pay the cost anymore. It's up this way.
Is it?
Yeah.
I don't know where I'm going.
See where I'm at down here?
No. I'm doing my best. Okay, I see you.
Okay. Yeah. So come up this
Ow.
thing. It's really steep, by the way.
Okay, I see it.
Yeah, like really
Acacia
steep.
is at the top of this beam. Come on.
Yep.
By the pale tree, Zaitan's corruption has claimed Acacia as well as the crate.
Is she aware? Is Acacia still in there suffering? Or is she just a mindless husk? Either way, this is a cruel end for a noble hunter.
It doesn't have to be the end. Having an undead captive to study, especially one we knew well, could be a huge boon to the Pact.
Don't be ridiculous. There's nothing here that we couldn't get from any one of 1,000 other undead. Acacia's gone, and we have to set her spirit free.
And when we're done here, we travel to Holbrecht to tell her legend to the Scald so she'll be remembered forever.
That is the Norn way. Very well. Acacia admired you greatly, Commander, so you should be the one to put her to rest.
What?
Then, to Holbrecht.
Where's that Looney Tunes logic come from? Wait, hold on. Zaitan stole her weave!
Oh wait, don't do it yet. I want to see. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's a wig snatch.
Wig and jaw. Quite a jaw-dropping effect, don't you think?
Not jaw dropping.
Alright.
Alright, are you ready to
We
do the
need
thing?
to tell her. We need to give her a eulogy in a language that she can understand. Now we shall bow our heads for a moment of silence. Okay.
Oh yeah, you unmuted your game audio, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I just thought about it.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, I think she's seen better days.
Yeah.
Rest well, brave home.
I see why she was captured so quickly. I just, like, it was... I just tapped her.
Not necessary.
Or maybe I underestimated the true power of Kevin.
Commander and I will take it from here.
I mean, I'm pretty sure she's pretty corrupted by then.
Yeah. They still have weave!
At least they didn't throw her in the... At least it wasn't like throw her into the good soup.
You know, I think in order to corrupt her, they probably would have, like, dunked her like a tea bag.
Oh, you think they dunked her in the good soup?
Yeah, like a... Yeah, just, like, steeped her in there a little bit.
I think they started with her head.
Probably. You know, if that's what they actually did, that's a horrific way to die. You know?
Well, she wasn't technically dead. That's the worst part.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's basically waterboarding until you get corrupted and turn into a zombie.
I think, like, it would have just been something of, like, one dunk and just have her drown and be corrupted.
I don't know if they actually had to drown her or not, or if they just had to, like, dip her in for a minute. Or they had to dip her in a few times. I don't know how that works.
I don't know. When you make tea in a tea bag, well, like, for one, barf, but do you, like, do the method where you just seep it? Or do you do, like, the multiple dunk method? It's wrong, but I need to know.
Which abominable way of making tea do you choose?
Yeah. You wait, you didn't answer. I need to wait for your answer before I berate you for it.
Give me your answer so I can judge you. No, I usually don't like dip and dip. I steep it in it.
Yeah,
I'm gonna do it.
That's the slightly better way.
Yeah, you don't just dip it.
I was gonna jokingly say you loose leaf hating buffoon, but you never said that you. We were just talking about tea bags. You didn't say that you don't use, like, an infuser basket.
I mean, I don't, but I also don't have anything against it. It's just more of, for one, I don't make tea that often, and when I do, I'm trying to make it in a large quantity. So it's not really practical for me to just make, like, a teapot worth.
Yeah, I have a teapot that's like a 3 mugs worth. Or basically like 4 mugs. Like a 21, 24 ounce.
Yeah, I feel like that wouldn't last me if I tried that. It'd be gone within an hour.
Pew. Pew. Pew.
There's a bench here that I'm at. Also, do you have the waypoints here?
I do not, but I'm in the area now, so it's fine.
Okay, because, like, you can get to all of the starter cities through Lion's Arch. And also, how do you not have a waypoint for your own, like, this is your home?
Yeah, but I start outside the city, and I never went in the city because we started questing.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
But I never came back because I haven't done anything with my personal quest.
That makes sense.
So yeah, I'm grabbing these real quick.
Also, before we go in and do the next piece of the instance, I'll get, like, nearby. Let's get nearby it and then go on, like, a little break because I'm going to explode. And I don't think having to pee is an appropriate, like, state to be in during a funeral. Unless Grandpa would have wanted it. That sick bastard.
Let me just empty my bowels. This is what Grandpa would have wanted.
Yeah. Grandpa was a freak. Let's all pee in his mouth.
Wow.
Drop trowel, little Timmy. It's what he would have wanted.
thing they sew it shut.
Yeah, they actually do sew the mouth shut. They also break the penis in half.
Yep. And they also screw a butt plug in.
Oh yeah,
Like,
baby, going out in style.
No, it's like a corkscrew, because like it's got to stay up in there so that you don't leak out.
Oh, extra special mode.
Yeah.
Spicy.
Extra spicy plug.
Extra spicy butt plug. We get to exit this world like ducks.
Okay, things I didn't expect to hear from a woman today.
What?
Let me show you my sack.
What? What? Let's
It's
show
the
you.
vendor over here. She's got like vegetables and stuff.
Vegetables?
Basil leaf, bell pepper, ginger root. It's like a karma vendor person.
Yeah, I would say don't spend your karma on anything minor.
I don't.
Because, like,
I
karma is something that technically you have a finite amount that you can get. Because karma is only accrued by completing tasks in-game, like the heart quests and stuff, so technically it's finite.
Right.
Oh, I see your little dot. I don't see you, though.
Yeah, I think you're above me.
Yeah?
I'm coming up there.
There's a big old ramp. Big old ramp.
Okay, maybe not. I went up, but I don't see you now.
I went down.
I said I was coming up there.
Okay. Wait, you're at a waypoint that I don't have. Hold on.
Upper balcony?
Hold on.
Thought you had that one.
I don't know what I'm doing. Are we in the same instance?
I'm starting to think we're not.
Usually it gives like a... Hold on.
Yeah, I don't see you on the map at all anymore, and you were here before.
I'm literally like walking around where your dot is, and I don't see it at all. Okay, I'm gonna go to a specific point, and then we both meet over there. How about that?
Okay. What waypoint do you have in this town? I should have them all now.
Alright, meet me by the jeweling station. There's a big old purple geode.
I see you. No, I see you now.
Okay. Were we literally just like walking around in circles like Tom and Jerry circling a maypole?
Yeah. Yes.
Oh! Oh!
What was that?
I'm trying to do Tom and Jerry screams.
Okay, because somebody like landed nearby me with a dragon thing, and I thought the dragon made the noise.
Oh, look at this. This is cool. Big old geode. Alright. On to the next. I think it's this way, actually. I have, like, a thing directing me with arrows where I need to go.
Okay, that's why there's been arrows on the map.
Arrows on, like, mine or yours?
On mine, too.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, hey, it's... what's it called? Ah, no. Got too far
What?
away.
Did you mean to go into that instance that we just went to?
I thought you were in it, yeah.
This is yours. This is your personal quest.
Oh. Oh, it's trying to direct me for mine. Okay.
Yeah, no, that was yours.
My bad.
I was kind of amused. It's like, yeah, we can do the first one of yours, I guess. Right. Do you want me to accept?
Oh, no, never mind. That was the same thing. Never mind.
This one's mine.
Okay.
You can't see it, I
That
don't
one's
think.
yours.
Liberating Apatia. We have to find her weave.
Not the weave.
It threw me off my groove.
Alright, was this where you were did you want to break here, or did you want to do this first?
I forgot I had to pee. I forgot about it. I really should go. Alright. Oh man.
This is probably a good point before we start the next personal story.
Okay, yeah, we're gonna go on break. I'm going to pee. I don't know what you're going to do. Whatever the spirit calls you to do. So we will be back shortly. Not unusual to go to a funeral. Not unusual.
Wow. All right, but are they gonna play Whitney Houston? Oh, I want to dance with somebody.
It's like you pick up the corpse, like Weekend at Bernie's style. Ooh, I wanna dance with somebody. I wanna feel the heat with somebody. I wanna dance with somebody. With somebody who loves me. And it's just
I actually played that at a funeral for somebody once.
Why? I mean, I
Because
guess I
that
understand.
was the song I was told to play. I was told this was their favorite song. This is what they would want to hear.
Mm.
So that's
You know
what I
kind of
did.
get it, like trying to make it like a more lively thing.
Hear me, Holbrecht.
Oh, I did, because every other song before it was like overly somber. And then that one, and then I was supposed to give a eulogy afterwards, so it's like...
A hero. A friend.
Alright.
She joined the pact because fighting one dragon was not enough. She was determined to fight them all. Jormag, Zaitan, and any that follow. She repeatedly proved her valor and worth at Claw Island, killing scores of undead and saving hundreds of innocent lives. Moreover, she helped recover an artifact that now shields Fort Trinity from Zaitan's influence. She gave us the footing we need to strike down the dragon. Apatia's life ended on that mission, but her glorious legend lives on. Now, hear the words of the last person to fight by her side. Commander?
Let the bards sing, and the skalds proclaim her glorious name forever. Join me now, until the Shiver Peaks themselves ring with the sound. Apatia!
I think the human version might have been like a little. That's one thing I like about like the human female. She's got like this one is good, but like the human female has a very like a commanding presence. And I think part of that comes from like one of the options for the human is to be part of nobility. So like there's like a commanding presence that comes from that. From needing the human to also be believable as someone who's part of nobility.
Oh, I was just gonna say hashtag human privilege.
You are a welcome guest.
I figured there'd be booze at this thing.
That's supposed to be at the reception. Wait, was that it?
Yeah, that's it.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
That was short.
Yep. Also, off topic, about like candy. Next time you come visit, I would like your assistance with something. So, my friend of a friend's mother thought she was getting protein bars or like some sort of health thing, but she accidentally bought just like a regular basic bitch candy bar brand in bulk. And so he was asking on the Discord, okay, does anybody want some? And I'd never heard of the brand before or anything. So, but I was like, sure, why not? I'll take a box. And when I said I'll take a box, I thought they meant like a regular, like, I was thinking like a box of chocolates, you know? Like a Russell Stover box or something like that.
It's gonna be a bulk box of chocolate, isn't it?
I have a square by square foot box of miniature chocolates. And they're a brand called Ovation. Whatever that is. These are like milk chocolate with honey almond nougat. They taste like Toblerone's moderately attractive cousin.
Okay.
They're not like awful, but like they have a great personality, I'm sure.
So they need some work, is what you're saying.
I don't know, like they're not bad, but they're not like groundbreaking either.
But if you melt them down, it won't matter because you can always add more sugar.
It's not the sugar that's the problem. I don't know how to describe it. It's got like a weird fruity flavor and it just kind of tastes cheap. Anyway, if you like some, or if you think they're alright, like, I beg of you, please help me in my time of need. I am suffering.
Oh, now you're twisting my arm to take some chocolate home.
Was that sarcasm?
Yes, that was sarcasm.
It's like, oh, God forbid taking chocolate home. I think actually when I googled it, apparently, like, it might actually be an expensive brand of chocolate.
It probably is. It's probably like a moderately expensive kind.
I don't know why. I also don't know where I'm going. Temple with the... Okay, so I'm gonna go to Peeta's waypoint.
Peter?
Also, I brought myself a bowl of cherries as a snack. But, I'm realizing that, I can't eat cherries and not sound like I have a cherry in my mouth.
Elevated readings of sinusoidal deplanration in the treniums must replace the retroencabulator.
I mean, you just gotta squish it and chew loudly.
Okay. Alright. I totally don't have a cherry in my mouth right now. Very casual.
Well, I mean, they say that, like, what's the name? Some philosopher, he used to, like, gargle rocks while he would talk.
Wait,
and that's how he
we
was
need to
really good
go...
at public speaking.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. I need to go here.
Tavern? I don't have that one.
Fort Trinity? I mean, we were just there. You probably have, like, Thorn Pass or one of the other ones.
Yeah, I think I have a different one.
Fort Trinity?
Yeah. I have the gate hub. I can go from there, I think.
Okay.
Should work. Or am I already right there? I'm already right there. It's fine.
And, like, Streets of Devastation sounds like something that the Team Rocket would make up. Just, you know, to renounce the evils of truth and love.
No, it's funny though, like, as an adult, when you realize how many banned Pokemon episodes there were, and how you're like, okay, those were banned because they were definitely not appropriate for kids.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of, stuff like
and
that.
Violence, there's James cross-dressing in, like, almost every banned episode.
I think, like, the fact that he cross-dresses, that's not really a bad thing in a modern eye. I think, though, the episode where he fucking does, like, the swimsuit contest episode was a little much.
That was specifically the one I was thinking of, though, where it was very clearly, like, okay.
Yeah, like, there's the fucking
like
scene where
level,
he, like, adjusts the notch on the bikini top and has the boobs expand.
Right.
I could just hear in your voice this, I'm too gay for this shit.
No, it's not actually that. It's more of, okay, so, like, you gotta remember, like, the stuff I was watching as a kid that I shouldn't have been watching was, like, Tenchi Muyo and stuff.
Mm.
It's like, But the non-OVA version of that, even though censored, was still very much on par of like the level of like James in the swimsuit competition.
Yeah, wasn't that like one of the first harem anime?
It's one of the first ones I think that really got popular over here.
Yeah, and like, doesn't it actually have a thing where like it actually has like a canon harem wedding? Or am I thinking of a different one?
I don't think so. I don't think there's an actual like
I may
wedding.
be thinking of a different one, like My Hime or something. I can't remember. I don't watch harems or reverse harems. I don't like them. I don't like watching them. So.
Fair enough.
It's like love triangles, but worse.
I guess to me, it's like the suspension of disbelief of like they're so ridiculous about it that it's funny to me.
I guess like to me,
it's like you can't actually be like that serious like about whatever's going on in that moment to be like, oh no. Cavern Waypoint, right?
Yeah, what? I'm at this.
You said
one.
Cavern Waypoint, right?
No, I realized that okay, to explain. Sometimes
you're in a different area again.
Yeah, sometimes like the way it works is it'll like show you like how to get to the map on foot, but if you zoom out all the way, it will show you like where it's actually located.
Right.
I forgot. So we're actually Fort Trinity Waypoint is where we need to go.
Okay. Well, then I think I'm in the right spot now.
Yes.
But what I was trying to say with that was like, there's a certain expectation of like, if something is aimed towards teenagers, it's less censored. And Pokemon, I don't think was ever really meant to be like a kid's anime over there. It was always meant to be at a teenage level. When they brought it to the US, they wanted to put it on children's television, so they had to censor the crap out of it.
I think there's
like
more
the same
than
thing
that.
is true of like Sailor Moon or anything else like that. If you watch like the actual like original versions versus like the versions that they showed on public television, you know, it's noticeably censored.
Yeah.
The same thing with Yu-Gi-Oh! Like there's parts of Yu-Gi-Oh! Where there's guns and stuff in it that they took out for the 4Kids dub.
It is time to bring the battle back to
Like there's one spot that's so ridiculous because the animating is so lazy. They're pointing at there's like these two thugs pointing at Kaiba, and they have their index finger pointing at it because they basically tried to like take the gun out and then just poorly animate like their hand there instead.
Yeah.
And it looks so cheesy in like the censored version. But it makes sense when you realize originally they had guns in their hand.
Thank you, friends. May fortune bless you. Good to see you. Let's get this briefing underway. May I have a word, Commander?
Yeah, because like Adult Swim and stuff got away with,
I've experienced that
you know,
kind of thing.
not censoring a lot of stuff because it was late night television.
The decision I make as Marshal of the Pact means people die. That's the burden I've been called to carry. The Patia was a
Oh yeah. Speaking of Pokemon though, didn't they like completely change up
She lived and died.
like it's a different main character now, it's not Ash.
Yeah, Ash they had his final season where he finally won a tournament. And then like that was the last season.
Someone I'd like you to
Your services are no longer required, and then I axe them off.
We need a different idiot.
Upgrades.
Bigger. Anyway. I get bored sometimes, and so like it's like I want to try doing it. Or not right now, but like sometimes I do silly voices in the middle of the night.
Sire, it's now safe to
That's how I learned how to sound like Mickey Mouse.
Greetings, Marshal Traherne. As you've requested, I've come to honor my oath.
Excellent.
I am not accustomed to these public rallies before a mission begins. Words do not interest me. Tell Traherne I'll be ready when action is required. I'll tell him. Also, I forgot to read my letter because I didn't notice it. Kate, catching up. Commander, What a shame about Crusader Apatia. Don't lose heart. Your wild hunt and mine still have a long way to go, and I hate the thought of going on without you. I'm about to meet up with Air and possibly Zojia in yet another attempt to bridge the gap that divides us. I don't see why others can't simply leave the past alone. Mistakes get made. People die. It's a lesson we all need to learn, and one that I hope you've already accepted. May the Pale Tree bless you and guide you. Keith.
Thank you for your patience, Commander. Allow me to introduce the revered Sire Al-Rashid.
We've met.
No need. We are already acquainted.
Oh yeah, by the way, if you notice, she will never blink. And that's not a design glitch.
May your steps be relentless.
As I mentioned, I have long owed Trahearn.
I mean, how would she blink? Her eyes are like behind that thing.
Scouts have discovered a sixth temple in Or, a lost shrine to a fallen god.
Like, does her face come off, or is that permanent?
She's wearing a gas mask.
The human god of
Oh, is she?
secrets, was cast out of Ara by the other deities, and his name was erased from history. Very little remains.
He was like the villain
inside that temple,
of the first Guild Wars.
Sire will accompany you as a guide.
I think killing Abaddon is actually one of the things that you do as a player.
I've yet to meet anything I couldn't overcome.
As I remember. I look forward to this, Commander. Until then, may your steps be relentless.
You may I have some questions. You may ask, I may answer. What's your connection to Trahearn? That is between he and I. I live according to the dictates of the Tethyros country. I know what it says, it's just the accent is not wanting to work. The Tethyros compact, with honor and without mercy. My presence here is in service of those dictates. What is the Tethyos compact? The ruling house of the Largos convened and agreed upon a set of principles to guide our people. That is all I care to share with you. Be glad that I've said this much. Let's just go. Take me to the church. Did you ever watch My Fair Lady?
I don't think so.
I mean, it's got good music. It like many musicals from like the MGM Golden era and from like the musical boom, like a lot of those classics, like there is a lot of stuff in them that hasn't aged well, but the music is still really like lovely to listen to compositionally, and like the dance numbers and stuff are often like exquisite. And there are aspects of them that are really interesting. Let's see.
You mean before they had CGI to dance?
We're going swamming. I think. We might be using a boat. So we need to go out there.
There is a tall point over here, though.
What?
You have the tall point marker?
Question mark?
You explore the heights of places?
Oh.
You always say that. And yet, everyone knows Mithra are the most ingenious ways in all of Syria.
Oh, I don't think I got that vista. No, I did not.
Yeah, I didn't either. It's a very majestic view.
Calls for a cherry.
Look at all those dead people.
Alright.
Is there anything interesting in the boat?
In the boat? I don't know.
Than
I'm
Skyfire.
gonna talk to the pilot and see if they can, like...
Greetings and salutations.
Risen Megalodon! We have to kill it. I need death. I can't get out of the ship. Where's the exit? Where's the exit? Where's the exit? Let me fight the... It's important. Beartron, come on! Oh, it's a champion. Never mind. Run, run, leave. No.
What did you do?
I have to leave before it sees me. It is not physically possible for me to fight a champion on my own. It will rock me.
Will 2 people be enough? I mean, I'm on my way.
Okay, so... No, absolutely not. Champions are like raid level events.
Oh, yeah.
Champions
that's not
require
gonna fly.
like at least a group of 6, and even then it'll take like 5 to 10 minutes to take the thing down with a party of like 6 to 8. If it's a veteran, I can take it by myself with a little bit of with a little bit of like blood and grease. An elite, you know, sometimes, but like a champion is not meant to be trifled with. That thing will fuck you up. Cause I saw the like I leaped off the boat straight into the water.
Yeah, I was wondering like how you got over there, and then I realized you must have like Leroyed it into the ocean.
I did. And then I saw in the water that it was a champion. I was like, nope, nope, nope. I'm getting out of here before it sees me. Okay,
You know
so...
what's funny, though? Like, that's one of the most classic, you know, you destroyed the raid. I don't really think he was trolling. I think that guy was just, like, not thinking. Versus people now that get on, like, those and, like, will intentionally make a raid wipe just because they can.
I
But
think...
it's really bad because I think there's, like, a harder version of WoW now where your character permadies.
Yeah, there is. I think so. That sounds like something. I'm gonna talk to the scouts to see if there's like a better way to get to that point, the waypoint that we need. Where are the scouts?
A risen shark forced us to abandon our exploration.
Yeah, that risen shark's gonna stay there. I passed by an NPC. Risen shark is ruining our Yeah, no shit. That thing ate its Wheaties and protein shake today, and it's ready.
Said I wish somebody would.
Do not cross a man who eats his Wheaties. A man like Kellogg. The man has never masturbated a day in his life, and he's full of horniness and rage.
I was gonna say, we don't talk about Dr. Kellogg. I'm full of hatred, so I'm gonna sexually suppress every child that I can by cutting off part of their body.
Yeah.
Psychopath.
Like, it was weird. Like, honestly, it's weird just, like, how obsessed he was with making sure that, like... I kind of think, in a weird, roundabout way... Like, he was so obsessed with that kind of purity that it was either like either an and or where he was obsessed with control, or whether he was also like dealing with repressed homosexual pedophilic feelings towards young boys. And that lashed out in like being obsessed with making sure that they were not doing that kind of thing, you know? Okay, we gotta leave Fort Trinity. We gotta go the other way.
And it could be a number of things, but yeah, in an alternate universe, I feel like it would have been Kellogg's Frosted Foreskins.
I mean, that's kind of why they're they are kind of shaped that way.
They are not shaped like, well,
If you
I don't know. I don't know
skinned
what a
them
foreskin
off
looks
the
like if you dry it
peen-
out and turn it into flakes, but
Yeah, if you skinned the foreskin and then like deep fried it, and then added a little bit of like a glaze, you've got frosted flakes.
wow.
Yum
Never
yum
eaten
yum.
those.
It's like potato. It's like pork skins.
Well, no.
You will not be able to unsee that. I know it.
Yeah. So I'm not a big fan of Frosted Flakes anyways, but... Tony the Tiger, what are you doing with that knife?
They're great!
Not great. No, honestly, I think that guy had some, like, messed up sexual thoughts. And it's like, maybe if you cut this off, then other people won't think that way. And it's like...
Oh, was he like
or
obsessed with
maybe
circumcision?
you're just effed
Is
in
that
the
what you're
head,
talking
dude.
about?
Log, yeah. I'm just like, because who was like, you know what? Like, I get, yes, Jewish people have been doing that, but they do it for religious reasons. He's just like, I'm going to decide it's good for their health because I said so. Like, it makes no sense to me. There's no basis for it other than, like, yeah. Either just being a control freak, being a pedo, or, you know, dealing with some other, like, dark sexual thoughts and not knowing how to deal with it. So you're like, let's just cut everyone's foreskins off. Odd choice.
Where'd you go?
There was a vista.
Oh, yeah. Oh, so it is. I'll go get it too.
This one wasn't too bad to get to either.
I'm sure. I think I might have an easier time than you, though.
I mean, some of these are just ridiculous to get to if you don't have ways of flying.
Yeah, well, most of the vistas are actually supposed to be platform puzzles.
Correct.
And so, I have avoided them all.
But when you can fly, it's not really a platform puzzle.
Well, in this case, it's like, I have the Springer, I can hop to it, literally, so I'm getting the vistas I never did before. I don't do platformers out of an act of self-love. Feels so bad when I...
Yeah, I feel like I need to name this dinosaur Yoshi because every time I do like a death drop, this poor thing just despawns.
I feel like
gets
I think
reloaded a few
there
seconds later.
is... There is a skin that kind of has sort of like a hyper-realistic Yoshi vibe. Oh, no mounts. Okay.
Rest now.
No mounts.
We're getting to more Orion stuff because everything looks like it's been just like submerged in water for a long time. Ow.
It looks toasty. Hey, Crimson Wizard, can you not?
I saw its panties. Do you imagine how like crusty zombie underwear must be? They never... Because I mean like... You shit when you're dead.
I mean, I think at that point, though, do they even notice that it's crusty?
Well, no, but I'm talking about the poor people who find the zombies.
I mean, they probably smell like a diabetic foot that was out in the sun. Starters.
Alright, we went the wrong way.
We did.
We did.
At least this isn't the good soup area.
Well, I mean, yeah, but it does look very good soupy.
It looks like a gas leak, actually.
Yeah, yeah, I was kind of very pretty.
All right, who spilled the oil?
I'm going back to the other island because I need the hero point in my... I don't know how to get up there, though. Without the aid of a Springer. And I don't think it'll let me do that.
I was gonna say, if you can get up there, I can just teleport to friend.
Right, but we're in an area where it's like, nope. You don't get to do that. Not letting me have mounts.
It'll let you do it right here. Oh, it's right here that it stops.
Mm-hmm.
Can you, like, kind of glitch your way up the side?
Nope. Poop.
Okay, well, I don't know then.
You gotta observe this like a regular person, I suppose.
Oh, they're gonna make us be normal.
Whatever I'm supposed to do, I don't think I'm doing it.
Are we supposed to go through that door?
I don't know. Because, like...
Can we even go in there? I can't. Maybe you can.
I don't think so. It might be just, like, fluff. Ooh, large moldy bag. I'm so excited for that.
Yum.
Yeah. The best bread is the one with all the pretty colors on it. Maybe. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. I think I'm just gonna get myself stuck if I keep doing that.
If we're supposed to climb up here, how would we get up there? There's a person over here. SMT.
I wonder if there's like a
Somehow.
teleporter of some kind.
Yeah, that would make sense too.
Broken Spit Waypoint.
There's a blighted battleground over here, if that has anything to do with it.
I don't know. I guess we'll just shelve this for
Under
now.
waypoint.
Because we're gonna have to, like, traverse the area anyway. I need my raptor.
Oh, what about... Can I hop from here to there? I wonder. It's a hoppable area? Kind of. Oh, okay. That's how you do it.
Really?
Yeah. So, see, there's like a... Yeah, come up that way. And then... Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that you were not supposed to do that once upon a time. Because, like, this area was before mounts and before gliders.
Oh, we're up here now.
Yeah.
Now, I was going to say, I can't do that. But I can jump it, so it's fine.
Where's the fucking... Now what? Oh, okay. Aw, fuck. How'd you get over there?
Platforming.
That doesn't help.
I'd say if I can get up here, you can just teleport to me. But I don't think I can go any further now.
Okay, I'm gonna teleport to you anyway, and then, okay. Now what?
Now what, indeed?
Got it.
Where'd you go?
I earned that.
Oh,
Got it.
Okay.
I, hopped
All
over
right.
to the reef.
Reef.
Yeah.
Coral part?
Yeah, the big coral reef up there. And then I used
Oh.
that to get higher. You can teleport to me if you want.
I'm gonna
Or
try
you
it.
want-
If it doesn't work, I'm gonna teleport to you.
Yeah, I flew, so...
Yeah, I can't fly. Here, I'll just teleport.
This crumbling statue is too decayed to truly portray the elegance and horror of the being it represents. Examine more closely. Some of the scars in the stone look to have been made by a blade rather than eroded by time, as though someone in the throes of anger struck it with a sword.
Alright. Did you
The
start
beast-
the hero challenge?
No. I'm looking at the Vista.
You're in the Vista.
Look at that thing I didn't do. Oh, I see how we were supposed to do it. We didn't do it that way, but... Like, see, this is why I don't like the Vistas. Because I don't know what the fuck I'm looking at, and I can't tell whether I'm not succeeding because I'm doing it wrong, or, like, whether I'm doing it wrong due to, like, not going in the spot that they want me to. Like, is it a skill issue? Oh, yeah, this...
I mean, we did pretty good up until the end part of it.
By we mean you. Right,
Fair.
Yeah. This book is not as old as the relics surround it. Many of the pages have been torn out, and the title reads Logs of the Orient Expedition by Mullen, esteemed explorer. I've arrived at the Vizier's Tower through great peril. There was a horrible fucking platforming section. My health declines, and my mental state has been compromised by the horrors I've witnessed. I have begun to accept that I will not survive a return journey. I see only these awful statues, and I'm not sure what I hope to find. Some shred of information on the terrible Mersat, perhaps? Or maybe a glimpse into the life of the Vizier who wrought such destruction upon Or. All I've learned is that Or is lost to us forever. I don't believe this land will ever heal. I will leave my notes here for someone else to find. I do not expect the Risen will allow me to leave. An Orion vase?
Touch it.
This vase was likely once a statement of taste and wealth, but now it's crusted with the dirt and crime of passing centuries.
Don't we?
And the symbols on the vase are barely legible and seem to represent a lengthy speech of some kind, blah 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 blah. To represent a lengthy speech of some sort. The vase is too damaged for the speech itself to be deciphered, even by the most knowledgeable of scholars. Okay, anything else? Okay. Though dusty and clearly abandoned, this book is in remarkable condition. The title reads, The Vizier of the Tower, Benevolence or Madness. Scrolled inside the cover is Property of Mullen, Esteemed Explorer.
What's that structure? Looks particularly ominous.
That was the Tower of Vizier.
The Vizier's decision to read from the lost scrolls to defeat the invading Char has been seen as noble by some and deranged by others. Many scholars claim that a Char victory in Or would have been preferable to the nation's complete destruction. Others argue that under the circumstances, the Vizier could have made no other decision, and that the outcome of the spell could not have been foreseen. This author believes that the Vizier, though powerful and at times wise, was clearly insane. The Vizier's tower stands in the dark belly of the recently risen Or, and few have made it far enough to examine its mysteries. Or is clogged with undead monstrosities. Any trek into that territory would be suicide. This mural of the forgotten god Abaddon is weathered with age and marred by water damage, but his eyes seem to glitter with icy cunning, and his countenance is still suffocatingly imposing. An inscription reads, Act with magic, act within reason, act without mercy. He sounds fun at parties.
Right.
Although damaged from its time under the ocean, this tower remains a giant testament of Orion construction. Alright, on to the next island. Did you get your hero point?
Oh, it's not a fight?
No, you have to take a look. It's in a book.
Okay. Yep,
with
I got it.
Reading Rainbow. I can do anything. Did you watch Reading Rainbow as a kid?
Yeah, at times.
That was a long pause, though.
I had to think about it for a minute, and I was like, wait a minute. Yes, I did.
No, I loved Reading Rainbow. We used to get the VHSs all the time from the library.
Oh, I gotta, like, climb my way down.
You could teleport to me. I flew down.
I cannot yet, because I have a 10-minute cooldown.
Oh, okay. I'm
I
following
should be okay.
this thing.
That gate is as good as gone, now that we're here.
Let's knock and see if anyone's home.
Here we come, Zaitan. We made it ashore. Now what?
Now we blast our way into Or, grab a weapon, and get going.
It's fine.
If you leap off the side and die, I'll revive you.
Forced open in no time.
Just
jump to get item.
What?
Jump to
What
get item. Dark Souls reference.
Oh, okay.
We used to always be like, they'd write down on things, jump to get item, and people would jump to their death. And of course, there's no item.
Death a la patches.
What did I grab? I grabbed some weapon I don't think I needed. Oh, it is a gun.
What?
Only worked for one shot. Whatever weapon I picked up off the
this one,
transport.
that zombie had like a huge zussy.
Bussy.
Well, I mean, like at that angle, like the way the collarbone was just like open, like it's like a big old hole. A zussy you can just dive right into. A I love the breaking sounds here. It's like the best.
Oh, you know, it would help if I did this correctly.
What?
I think you're supposed to be grabbing those weapons and firing.
What?
There's a transport that had a bunch of guns.
Oh,
I
I'm
think I
just
set
gonna
my gun
beat it down. Hmm.
Nice thing is you can always run around and do those if you need to farm for karma.
That's true. Oh, that's cool. That's a cool design.
As long as we hold this landing, we can keep
They've got some... They got a couple stuff. It's not like super duper... But they got like...
Well, we got a whole army ready. What more do we need?
Lone horns? Oh, I can't use those.
Yeah, that horns are for... I know necromancers can use them. I don't need a new... I don't need a new mace because I have Kevin. So, question.
Jewelry box.
Do you remember that that's the actual name of the mace? Or
Yeah.
are you just like, oh, okay, that's what she's calling it?
No, I remember.
Okay, I thought you did. It tickles me to no end. Kevin will probably, like, not to jinx it, but, like, I'm thinking I might just have Kevin accompany us throughout the rest of the thing, because it's funny. Beartron, Dandelionfunky, and Kevin. Kevin! It's the perfect thing because, like, if both of us die, the mace will set up a bunch of booby traps around our bodies and protect us from two very incompetent thieves. Alright, now what? Okay, so I don't know why I chose to have us go this way. I thought that we needed to. Because, like, we're here, and where we need to be is here. You get me?
Okay. Not exactly.
Open up the stream.
So you're...
We're
Stars
here.
Of, yeah, Straits of Devastation.
And then we need to be here.
Is that the little, like, icon?
The green swirly.
Statue? Green... Green swirl. How do I not have the green swirly?
Because it's my personal... Because it's my story quest?
Okay.
Yeah. If you look on the stream...
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, see?
So, it's, like, way up north of everything.
Yeah, I didn't know,
Yeah.
like, I have no idea where the... I felt like if we went from here that, like, we'd hit, like, a wall. I don't know.
I think we have to go that way. Looking at this.
Have to go through ore to get there?
We either end up going through, like, Fort Trinity and going north through the Timberland, or we have to go all the way out and then go around.
Yeah, I have no idea. I mean, we're
Yeah, I
already
don't
here. Do you want to keep on just trekking through here, through this?
I mean, we can, but there's no way to get to where you need to be.
True. I'm gonna, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna, why don't we try just, like, going into the water and then just swimming in a line?
I was gonna say, do you have a waypoint that's nearby there at all?
No.
Okay, so neither of us have a waypoint.
Yeah, I was just gonna go off the side and start swimming. So I'm gonna...
And a long swim.
Well, I mean, for you, you're gonna be swimming.
I'm gonna be swimming the whole way.
Watch out, Risen. Oh, that's veteran. Not bad.
About that. I'm stuck and being attacked.
Where are you?
In the water.
In your water. Oh.
I can't move.
Alright, we'll swim together and we will act with violence. Oh, did you keep on going after I, like, decided to defend you?
Oh, I thought we were... Yeah, I thought we were both going.
No, I started fighting the things that attacked you.
Okay, well then I'll wait.
Alright.
Because by the time I turn around, you're already going to be done.
Okay. There is a waypoint up ahead.
There is a veteran risen acolyte underneath here.
I know, I do want to murder it. I crave violence, Father. Let's head over.
All right, let's get this.
There's a
There's
waypoint.
a ship. Yeah, on this. Yeah, the boat has a waypoint.
I think
Grab
it's actually
that.
below.
Oh, it is below.
Yep, there it is. Why there? Who knows? But yeah, let's like just go straight back up because there's a risen crate everywhere. I don't want none of that business. The risen crate is like the worst of any of the traits that's like the worst of the Orion stuff. And then like the worst. Oh yeah, that's a
value.
Yeah, I just watched that happen. You just got brought in like a fish. That's the other thing that like that's why ore sucks. Where are you? I heard the splish.
I'm trying to get on that platform. Get out of the water. Yeah, I saw this was here and I said, is there anything of value up here?
Didn't you just get like I watched you like just like teleport from one spot to the other. I assumed that you had been grabbed.
There's a Vista. That's the easy one.
I did. What grabbed me? Something just yoinked me.
Are you getting yoinked up there by the fish?
Yoinking my...
Yeah,
yoinking
is the crate
my...
really yoinking you from there?
Yeah, it just yoinked me.
Wow.
Yoinked on
Such
my Abby
range.
till I splurge.
As long as you don't goon. Oh, something hit me up here too.
Yeah, like I watched that happen earlier where all of a sudden, zip!
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
know
I
what it
just saw
is, but it yeah, it has opinions. Trying to tell me what to do with my life.
That's some spicy opinions.
Yeah, like those fucking like Bo Peep canes that used to like just like jerk someone off, or that's not the right word. Yanks, grab them and take them off stage.
It's too late. The word has been said.
Yeah, the canes that came in and jerked people off stage.
All right. I'm saying screw it and let's go.
We need to change directions. This way.
You mean? Oh. Yeah, we'll just like go through here between the rocks.
Yeah, and I'm... Sounds very wet. I mean, that is to be expected, but like... There's actually some hero points over here. Do you want to get the hero points?
You can try. Know what's out here besides that.
This feels like vaguely lonely. The fact that I'm not swimming with you. Like, I feel like I'm ostracizing you. I guess maybe I could, like, make it feel better, like, pretending I'm your, like, personal trainer. Or, like, your coach.
Maybe if you weren't such a peasant, you'd have a mount that could fly.
I mean, I probably am gonna have to help you,
Oh,
like,
it's down
get gold
here,
for it.
and There is a risen clam.
The clam.
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 I don't know how to feel about that, but that is a clam.
Hmm.
Can we attack it? Oh, well. Yeah. You did it now.
I destroyed my clam. You knew exactly what I meant based on my, like...
I knew exactly what you meant. That's the worst part.
Alright, now I gotta... let my health come back a little bit. Did you accidentally attack somebody?
No, they were about to attack us. There's more over here.
Okay. I'll take care of these pleasant fellows. You get your hero point. Making new friends.
I was trying to.
Is someone preventing you from communing with
There
the
we go.
place of power? Alright, now
I
where
got attacked. I'm good now.
Okay. There's
Alright,
one
let's,
more.
Let's get
and
out of
it's-
here.
There's one more that away, but we like. Why don't we just? What is that?
Get up here first. Away from all the violence. Okay, we could go that way. There's something unclaimed over here, which I don't know what that means.
Hmm.
We can look at that in a minute. Yep, the next one is down here.
Common. The statue's sweet face inspires relaxation and contemplation.
Is that a... That is a teleporter.
What?
Really? Does it work? The waypoint,
Where are you?
if it works. I'm, like, right above you. Right in front of me. We're gonna get attacked probably trying to go there, but...
I see something that kind of looks like a... Oh, yep, it's a contested waypoint.
There's a waypoint.
Something new every day.
I don't know what that means.
I'm getting bitch
Is it
slapped by a
contested?
spirit of sorrow. I have depression. I have bipolar disorder. I don't need you.
I don't need that in my life.
I can make my own, thank you. I make my own spirits of sorrow on the regular. Fuck off.
It's the hero challenge. Okay, I think we're good to go back now.
Okay.
On course.
Yep.
So is there like
You're
an
very
easy
good with
descend button?
directions, because like you immediately headed in the right direction, even though you don't have the guide.
Now that I know where we're kind of going, I have a good idea.
Right, it's this way. I think there's another like.
What's this thing? What's this floaty thing out here?
I don't know what this
There's
floating
two of
thing
them.
is.
Yeah, I've never gone like splunking through the ocean in this game before. Interact.
Right, this way.
Oh, it's some kind of navigational thing. I don't think we can do anything with it though.
We're almost there.
If you saw my path of navigation where, like, on my map, it's so sporadic. There's another event over here, but I don't know what it is.
I don't know either, but this water is probably just like. Honestly, though, I've swam in lakes this color, so it's probably not too bad.
Yeah, it's pretty gnarly looking.
Eh.
Lots of fish poop.
But yeah, I
See
mean,
the
like,
fish poop.
it's actually like mostly like like the one that I went to is like algae. So you just have to like turn off the part of your brain that's thinking, "Ew, what's that I've just touched with my foot?"
That's
Because like
usually
it's
algae.
like, I guess like the closest thing I can say is that like it just like feels gnarly and hairy.
Algae feels gross. I don't like it. I don't like the texture.
Also, the
Okay,
waypoint.
I don't.
Ooh.
There's a waypoint here.
No, not waypoint. Sorry, the thing, the story.
Yeah, there's a thing here. Oh, okay. This is the spot.
Yeah, right here.
Oh.
I am here, Commander. Let us discuss the temple. In the name of the Concordat, I greet you, Commander. The way ahead is dark and uncompromising.
Exactly what I'd expect from the ancient temple of a dead god.
Yes, of course. The Risen have already bypassed the
I'm
wards
kind of
and reached the
disappointed that
temple.
neither one of us
We
have
must
like a.
Be warned. There are
Yeah,
dangers here
lol.
not of the dragon. Powers ancient and unseen still occupy these halls. Lead, Commander. I will follow. Raise your weapon and fight.
Oh, crab.
I still need to like level up my healing points so that I can have more like like I don't have as many hotkeys as I need.
Really, because all of my hotkeys are normal combat are taken. Now in water combat, they're not.
He's this crate is experiencing technical difficulties.
Have reactivated the temple defenses. It may slow us down.
Really, not you too, sea turtle.
Not the turtles.
That actually makes me sad. Aw.
The inscription on the shrine reads, "Only those who have completed the test may proceed. Place the proof of your victory here and enter." Rot mouth spitter. That's what they called me back in high school. No kidding. Oh.
A most interesting shrine. What is its purpose?
What's that
So-
supposed to do for me? Yeah, it was like a one-off.
The shrine features a switch and an inscription. Only the worthy may seek Abaddon. If you would proceed, prepare to be tested. Alright, is that it?
There by the shrine. That might be it.
I think that was it.
Oh.
There's an illusory essence.
essence.
That essence. See if it can be placed somewhere useful.
I know where to put it.
Look, the currents shift. The ocean's flow changes.
That's because I
These
peed.
shrines and orbs must be how we gain entry.
There is a warm current flowing through.
To get item.
If only we could always get something out of peeing in church. Besides getting excommunicated for damaging the ancient oakwood pews.
You know, it's funny though you say that because you remember when I used to live closer to you, the one church I would go to. I did not like that bathroom. Like those
Really?
bathroom doors sucked. Yeah. Remember, because it was like a tiny little bathroom, and it had like weird doors that would close, but they didn't close well.
That I don't like that
bathroom in the whole
information
building.
based on the other information you've said.
What?
I don't know whether I'm allowed to say it.
I'm talking about the bathroom in that church.
No, but like some things that happened to some of the kids.
Oh no, that's a different church.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was talking about the one that you went to, so you know which one. Oh, I guess you did go to that one like once, but I didn't mean that one.
What other one?
When we were older.
Oh, are we talking
One
about
that was-
the one that we both went to regularly?
Yes.
I don't remember the bathroom being messed up.
It wasn't messed up. It was tiny, and the door was weird, and I didn't like it. And it was like the only bathroom in that whole building.
We're talking about the one
So-
by the bell, right?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, do you not remember how like small and like cramped that little bathroom was?
I don't remember. I think like mostly I just felt bad about using it for some reason. Also, I don't know where, like it wants me to go up, but where? Where the fuck up? You know, where do I get the ability to swim up?
Go off. Yeah. Did you unplug something?
Did I?
I don't know. It sounded like you had a USB device like reconnect.
That's fun. I don't know. I don't think so.
I don't know. It could have been me, but I don't think so.
Oh.
Okay, it wants us to go up, you said?
Yeah, it said up, and I was just like, what
Oh,
do you
no,
mean?
it's up and over. Follow me, I see it.
Okay, where are you?
So go back to the main... Yeah, go back to the big shaft. Then you gotta go up the shaft. Nope, this one.
Oh!
Yeah, straight up.
Oh! Have I mentioned that I'm really directionally challenged? There's air up here. I think we're supposed to go through this tube. Yep.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Straight ahead.
This shrine is identical to the previous one, with the same inscription. Only those who have completed the test may proceed. Place the proof of your victory here and enter.
The door. Grab the ancient trident.
So do I specifically have to kill something with this?
I'm gonna guess yes, but I don't know.
I drank the sauce.
Did you?
Yep.
Oh. I didn't know you could. So
I'm not
if you re-examine it, does something happen now that you drank that?
No, it's just something you can do.
Oh.
Really
Okay, I
old,
think we have to go
ancient,
forward.
undead wine. What could possibly go wrong?
That sounds delicious.
What, really old? I guess, yeah.
Yeah. Do you not?
Remember, I don't drink.
No, that's not what I meant.
I thought you
I'm
were
just being
saying that, like, it's
sarcastic.
like aged wine.
I didn't even think about that until after it came out of my mouth, and I'm like, you know, I guess it probably would be good, other than like the zombie fluids in it.
You don't want that zombie umami?
No.
That little bit of
Although
acidity?
on that note, they found like whatever the fish stuff that they used in Pompeii, like the fermented fish oil,
Mm-hmm.
and like they found like 3,000-year-old fish oil in Pompeii.
The garum, you mean?
That was, yeah, it was garum in a jar that was preserved.
Yeah, like I watched Tasting History where he made garum.
Oh, you saw that one too?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I love watching Tasting History. I don't watch all of them, and sometimes I skip parts because the thing is that like he likes to talk about like the ground level of the history behind different foods, and a lot of the time he's telling me stuff I already know.
Yeah, you know, but a lot of people don't know.
Oh yeah, I know, and I don't mean to, like, I was trying, like, how do I say this without sounding like, I'm so smart. I already know what he's talking
usually
about.
like the first 5 minutes, if you know stuff, you can kind of skip over because it doesn't.
Yeah, because I
it's the
really
intro.
love history. That's like a lot of the time. A lot of my free time is actually like I spend like when I'm not just like surfing the internet with my thumb up my ass, I'm listening to like history stuff.
Do 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 do.
I'm sorry, just the way you said that just tickled me so
the way
much.
you said it.
You said that in such like a glee, like do 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 do.
I sit in my chair, I put my thumb in my ass, and I scroll the internet for history facts.
I'm a human
Sometimes
Muppet.
I wiggle on that thumb, and I go, and when I wiggle on my thumb, I go do 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 do. Okay, I'm losing more health than I want to be losing right now. Can we not?
Are you having trouble with the underwater combat?
I don't like the underwater combat anyway. No, I just got ambushed by like all 3 of those.
Oh, okay.
Did you grab the illusory essence? Because it wouldn't let me pick it up.
I didn't grab it. It's still there.
Well, I grab it. It won't let me.
Yeah, I'm not. There are some things later that like I'm not gonna look forward to. Also, though, I'm kind of glad that I forgot it because the orb has its own command. Like it has its own hotkey commands. Alright, now what? I'm guessing this? This wasn't open before, was it? Oh, that's really cool.
I don't think this was open.
Check this out. Like, look up.
Nice. Oh, that's cool. Statue's seen better days.
A lot of
Soggy.
better days. Oh gosh, dang it.
Oh, yeah, this is all new. Okay.
Yeah, we can't get up there. I think we have to go through one of the tunnels and go around. Which one did we already go to? Is it...
Well, we went up, so we haven't been through any of these ones.
Well, here is an illusory. We have another Washington Monument. I think we already dealt with this Washington Monument. I think.
Oh, did we?
I don't know.
Well, it should tell you if we can interact.
It's not.
No, it's not
letting me.
interactable. Yeah,
It
it's
won't
done.
let me interact with the Washington
I think
Monument.
that's the one that opened us up to here.
Yeah, and
I
there's
think
like
we
another.
came from that one.
This one has a big old
There's
glowy
another
ball.
one.
Did we already deal with this one?
Follow the glowy orb.
We dealt with this one
No.
already.
We interact with the... Okay, we dealt with that.
Oh, is this a maze?
So if we
Is this a
go
maze?
back to the main big area and see what's around here. There's
Okay.
2 other tunnels that I don't recognize, like this one.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think it's this way.
All right. Yeah, there's dead people still in here that we need to kill.
Yeah. Oh, and here we go. Now we're on solid ground.
You know what? I had this morning. I had this weird dream that I often have, and I kind of wonder whether other people have as well. Do you ever have this dream where you think you're waking up, but your brain is still really foggy for whatever reason, and so you get out of bed and you fall onto the floor? And then suddenly you're back in your bed again. And you're trying to get up, you're foggy, and then you immediately fall on the floor and wake up in your bed again. And then you try to get out of bed, but you're really foggy. And you try to get out of bed and you fall out on the floor. And like each time you fall, you're a little bit farther away from the bed. Until like finally I was trying to open my door. And my door was like stuck shut, and then I actually woke up.
Huh.
But yeah, I usually have these...
what happens. Usually, what happens to me is like be in my bed, and then I'll wake up on the floor.
Yeah, like for me, like I have these looping dreams, and they're all that same sort of pattern, but like they can be different. Where it's like, I've had dreams where like, instead of just looping like that, where like I'm just falling on the floor, like it's stuff where like there's like a demon that I'm fighting, where like it keeps like trying to hold like where it's like fighting possession, where I'm like being held down, and then like I try to get out of bed and it like grabs me by the ankles and like puts me back in the bed and starts the loop over. Or like I've had stuff where it like it's like I'm getting like dragged down the halls, and like my body is heavy and stuff. And I think like the most amount of loops that I've ever had is like six loops before I wake up, like actually wake up. And I've never had anybody else be like, yeah, I've had those dreams before. Like in the moment, I don't know it's a dream. At least like this time, like since it's happened so much, in the dream I was awake enough to think, let's see how many loops I'll actually have. So I just had like a thing of like I dreamed that I was trying to get out of bed. I fell on the floor, found myself in my bed again, and going, okay, let's try that again. And then I did it over and over again until I finally got to the door. And I was trying to open it, and it was like someone was holding the dang thing shut. And then I woke up. And my covers were not fucked up. That's the thing. As well. So I was not like tossing and turning in any way. Isn't that just like fucking weird?
Yeah, that's definitely different. Like before I had my CPAP, I'd have like semi-lucid dreams where I would wake up and I'd kind of remember, and then I'd go back to sleep, and I couldn't tell if I was asleep or awake. But I think that just had to do with, you know, sleep apnea waking me up.
Yeah.
But I'd still be in the bed usually. I would toss and turn, but I usually wouldn't fall out of the bed then.
Each door we open and each stair we climb brings us closer to the altar of secrets, which is our goal. I didn't want to talk to her. I wanted to talk to the shrine. This shrine is identical to the previous ones, with the same inscription. Only the worthy may seek Abaddon. If you would proceed, prepare to be tested. Devoted of Nightmares.
It's like, why are you bowing? I already know you're gonna start swinging at us.
I think it's kind of like
And
a
they
display
do.
of showmanship. Because it's like it's a test.
I think it was a good luck bow. It was very much a good luck bow.
Yeah, get fucked sort of bow, right?
Right.
Just gonna
it's done.
saute the air
Okay.
just in case. Illusory essence. Hold on, let me lightning whip. Watch me whip and watch me nay. Sorry, I gave myself psychic damage. But like, what year is it?
It's no longer that year, and I don't want to go back to that year.
Yeah, that was high school.
Yeah, that was long ago.
Long time ago. Alright, so...
I figured you would just jump off this way. The quest
Oh,
marker's
there it is.
this
Yeah,
way.
that's where we need to go.
Excellent progress.
Well, at least the Risen don't discriminate by class. They even grabbed some nobles.
My brain is like... Ooh, you can drink
Would you
the
like to
sauce
drink the-
now.
Let me drink the garum this time.
Let me have the Gatorade. We're in a... Are you gonna drink the Kool-Aid?
Did. Oh, no, I didn't. Now.
Ooh.
2 shrines. We must be close to the altar of secrets. The center.
What's this? What's this?
What is... Oh, it's a rock.
Would like to throw it at something.
It's over here.
Come on, go
the
into combat
Devoted of
already.
Secrets.
I threw a rock right at it.
Very sportsmanlike. Have you ever seen The Princess Bride?
Yes.
Such a good film. I feel like it's important to like put that like that's something that you've gotta like
You gotta see that movie at least once in your life.
yeah. But I think like I honestly think it would be really good to the younger you are when you get to watch it, the better.
Yeah, I agree.
Not because it's bad as an adult, it's just there's something really special about it. You know what I mean?
I think there's parts of it that you can connect with better when you're younger versus like when I watched it, I was like a teenager. So a lot of the parts that as a kid, you're probably like, oh, well, you know, that's like my favorite part. I'm going to be like, that's so corny. Because by the time I watched it, I'm like, I'm too old for that stuff.
Hmm.
Still a wholesome movie.
I think I first watched it when I was 4, I think.
The altar should be the next chamber.
Somewhere in like 4 to 6 range.
Gotcha.
And it was...
Yeah, I was closer to like 14.
I used to watch it with my cousin too, and we thought it was so cool. We actually, I think we got into an argument one time about like, we were really young. I think we were like 6 or 7, and we got into an argument about like like what Vicini was saying, because you know he says inconceivable.
Yeah.
And wait, am I just holding a skull? I've got. Why is the head so small? I feel like I'm holding like a baby
very
skull.
Small skull head. Well, guess what? You can throw it faster and harder then.
Yay! That's why we keep the skulls of babies.
We must be swift.
Oh.
Intruders, you trespass on
Look at his little wiggles.
You two will serve Zaitan.
No, slave creature. We serve our oaths, and those oaths demand.
Yeah, we have to the oats.
To death and beyond.
I don't remember Buzz Lightyear
The
saying
zombie
that.
oats. What did I pick up? Pick up something. I feel like this is the time to get out the turret.
Submit to the dragon. Stupid creature, die, and the dragon will take you. No, the dragon is angry.
Of course, the
Wars and fear. These ancient foundations will not withstand the sound. Escape quickly before we are buried forever.
Oh, that's fine. I think they want us to jump.
okay. Okay, I'm gonna need help. Where go?
I don't know yet. I want to say back this way. Yep.
Tasukete Beartron009. It's like you didn't have to give me psychic damage with weeb speak.
I was gonna say, you're saying Beartron, like, this is not a 6 foot, like 7 foot tall person.
It was victory, but we still lost the artifact.
True, but we've.
I mean, Kun is for like friends.
That commander is a
If I
victim
was
to
treating you
us.
like you were like a
Maybe we
small
can
bear, I
still
guess it was
salvage this.
Beartron.
What do you know about that creature we
Oh.
faced?
Why did
I
I
do not
think
know
Kun
for
was
certain.
small?
What
You're
you
right,
say
Chan would be
is
small.
just
Kun
encountered
is,
two of Zaitan's most powerful servants, and that they escaped your grasp.
Not for long. I'm reporting to Traherne right away. We'll see if we can't organize a pursuit.
I will also carry this news when I return to be freed from my oath. May your steps be relentless, hunter.
Okay, Kun is,
I shall carry word.
so Kun is the suffix that you use to indicate it is a respectful, it's respectful kind of, but it's like, it's what you would say to someone who's your friend that's male. If you want to, the same for like a friend that is female, that would be Chen. And then if you want to do like the equivalent of like professional Mr. or Mrs., that's Sun.
Right, yeah, I did know that one.
So I was just... And there's also the weeby ones with Tan. Tan. I don't remember what that
Are
one
we gonna
is.
help the explorers get out of here? I don't think we can. I think they're glitched.
They've lost to wisdom.
No, like, on my screen, they are completely glitched out.
Okay, I'm trying to find where you are. Oh, there you are. Yeah. You
Like,
have
their
been
faces
lost
are
to...
in each other's faces.
Jeez, I would say get a room, but I think you've mostly found one. You are the room.
I mean,
You are the room.
Is it a public? It is a public area. Yes. Is it secluded enough to not really be a public area? Also, yes.
Right, let's go to that let's go over to the Dire Shoals waypoint just to like get another waypoint near here. And then let's teleport over to Fort Trinity.
I'd say we should probably, after we get this waypoint, I think we're at a good spot to kind of wrap up the stream.
Oh, okay. So we need to go that way. The waypoint, I think, the closest waypoint is like this way.
Closest one is probably the contested one.
The Royal Forum. That's why I was like, we need to get some extra ones, because like in ore, one of the things that always sucks is that usually the waypoints are almost always contested because they depend on events that are almost constantly failing because they only stay up for like a half an hour after completing the quest and people aren't constantly completing them. If that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense. So basically, it's useless most of the time.
That's why I'm like, let's hope to get like... It's good to go out of your way to like try to maybe get one that's not going to be contested all the time. Because there are a couple of them.
This one looks steady enough.
Yeah. Yeah. This one doesn't look like it's... Yeah.
It doesn't say contested.
Yeah, I'm kind of bummed that I picked the wrong... I think that, like, if I had picked the other option on trying to get the orb, we might have been able to save that one person. I know that she's basically just a red shirt, but I'm still like, I actually was honestly trying to prevent the death that she had.
I mean, it sucks, but it happens.
Yeah, it's like, it sucks, but, you know, like, we didn't really know anything about her.
Right. And what did we say when she got introduced? Oh, there's the red flag dialogue.
Yeah, like, I mean, it was like, flag, yep, flag.
Yep.
Alright, so we end in the stream for tonight? Or do you want to go over to Fort Trinity?
Do we not? I thought we had that waypoint unlocked.
Yeah. I had wanted to get to the one that we just did. The one that we just passed. So that we had like made sure that we had a waypoint that wouldn't be like constantly like contested.
Good idea.
Yeah, because like it's a pain. That's another one of the reasons why I don't like where ore is a pain in the ass. The constantly like contested or uncontested waypoints. That's also a big problem in the Hearts of Maguma expansion. Or not Hearts, the Heart of Thorn. The Heart of Thorn expansion.
Well, I have a feeling the newer DLCs probably have the same thing going on.
Yeah, like I think.
I mean, it's more in-game content, so that it makes sense.
Well, the thing is that like, I genuinely like the Path of Fire expansion. I would like to be doing a lot. They fixed a lot of the stuff that's a problem with the other ones. Like, Heart of Thorn is worse than ore because there's also a lot of like it's got like the same problem as the Water Temple before you have the hook shot. Where you're like constantly going up and down and like having to go around because you can't glide down from a plateau in order to reach what you want to. Or like you have to level up to be able to use the mushrooms to let you go from the bottom floor to the top floor. You have to level for that. You have to grind. You have to grind points for that. And you have to grind to be able to use the glider. And you have to grind to be able to speak the language of the fucking frog people so you can use the shop. There are so many different things that you have to grind points for in order to do anything. And so it's like it's a constant slog. And on top of that, on top of having to go roundabout ways to get anywhere because everything is a bunch of different heights with like fucking plateaus and trees and shit, the waypoints are constantly getting like blockaded or getting like contested all the time because there's not enough people doing the events. So anyway, thank you for letting me have the last 5 minutes of this being a salty little flower. I think that
when you run around with the flower on.
The flower stays on during rants. Right.
So you see this flower? It means I'm speaking.
But it's always there. Exactly. All right, so are we doing... So what's the plan? One more little report to Marshal Traherne at Fort Trinity? Or are we calling it for tonight?
Let's call it for tonight.
Okay. All right. So that is it for today. Let's see.
Say while you're checking for raids, or checking for somebody we could raid, if you're into Halo 1, I'll be streaming that tomorrow on my channel. We'll be going over the flood insurance.
Yeah, what time?
That's the sarcasm for it. That'll be at 8 p.m.
At 8 p.m. EDT.
Yes, 8 p.m. Eastern.
Mm-hmm. You know what? I'm gonna.
We are under EDT, aren't we?
For right now, where we live, we switch between EDT and EST depending on the time of the year, I think.
Yep.
That's a thing that I learned recently. I'm gonna raid this person. She's fun to watch. Have a lovely day, everyone. See you next week.
Yep. We will see you sometime next week, or I'll see you tomorrow. Ooh, Sanic. Okay.